And what's going on, everybody? I'm doing things from two different computers. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. We got Josiah's World TV in the building. We got Ya in the building. We got Really B in the building. We got T in the building. And we got Sakina in the building. And we are here for the whether you like it or not reality TV panel, you guys. We are here. We're here to discuss the Real Housewives of Atlanta as well as Bill Collective. But we have one bonus thing that we're going to discuss today, and that is the trailer for the Real Housewives of Potomac. And we're going to start with that first. But before we get into any of that, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, everyone.
First off, let me apologize to everybody, y'all. Everybody was on time this time. They was waiting on me. I was stuck in traffic. I was taking trade home. So don't read none of them.
Wait, that's what you was doing?
My fault. Yeah, girl, I had to take trade home.
I hear the glow in your voice.
You on mute, Really B.
I said we was going women, so we waited so you could take Trey home. I thought you was on your way home from work.
Hell no, girl. I was
right. I thought the same.
When it comes
you know what?
John, why you didn't get him no Uber?
Really B, was working.
When it comes to work and a man, y'all supposed to understand.
I know when it comes to the fact that I gotta get up and take my ass to work in the morning, I don't.
Oh, child, but that's on you, honey.
If you had a man around there, girl, he'll be fucking you to smithereens so you wouldn't make it to work the next day. All right. Quiet as it's kept.
You don't know what I got going on over here, sir.
We know, honey. We know.
Oh no, you don't know. You don't know.
Terrence, don't forget she's a trap queen now. Don't forget. All right.
Now y'all said that, Really B. I ain't say that. Now I was going up.
I want to see what her response gonna be. Because if that was me saying it,
I'm a trap. What the fuck? Okay. A trap queen?
You're a trap queen, honey.
Scotty, what you don't know is in her chat earlier, she allowed somebody to come for her throat, and I said, so this person.
That's a lie. That's a lie. He lying.
I want y'all to finish. He
lying.
What was said, y'all? What happened?
I'm not gonna say what the person said, but they.
Was he lying?
Why don't you let him finish? He must be telling the truth.
All of a sudden, somebody clapped at her, and they said, "Since L. Teddy isn't here, I'll say it for him." And my thing is, so this person can shade you, and you don't say nothing. I say something, you chop my head off.
It'd be the FaceTime conversations for me.
First of all, that's a lie. You get away with a lie, y'all. Don't do that.
Hey, what?
Second of all, the person called me old. All y'all motherfuckers call me old. So
I have never called you old, sweetheart.
I've never. I might have said you had Shirley Temple curls, but I ain't never called you old.
One of y'all called her old last week, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you, Sakina.
What's Sakina say?
I said one of y'all called her old last week, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't call her old.
No, somebody definitely did.
It wasn't me. Because if I said it, she'll know I said it.
Let's say some names. Let's just say some names. Who said it?
Was it
Josiah? No.
No, I did not come for Really B.
Y'all know Josiah didn't come for me.
No.
It was probably L. Teddy.
It won't be.
It probably was L. Teddy.
You know what? I really do think it was. I think it was L. Teddy. I think.
See, you gearing up. See, Sakina, you gearing up them tomatoes. They already gonna be throwing tomatoes at me about my opinion. Early in the live stream, please.
Kiana, I'm gonna be on camera in a minute. I'm making me something to eat.
She love to make her something to eat, child.
Y'all know my days be ending and starting real late, so
and then it feel like a Monday. Because if y'all was off on Monday, child.
But child, I was working yesterday. When I was like triple working yesterday.
Oh, bless your heart.
I was laboring down yesterday.
I can't get over T having us wait on him because he dropping dick back off at home.
Over some damn dick.
Okay.
I don't know why y'all hating on me, child.
I ain't hating. I'm all for it, to be honest.
Scotty, that's why he discombobulated right now and can't get on the camera because
you better
my ass is like, whoa. My ass is like, whoa.
Hey.
He tore it down, didn't he?
I'm just playing, Terrence.
He
The
go,
lady that was her sister.
is he coming back?
Hell yeah, he coming back. The way he dropped off, don't about him dollar, he coming back. I don't care what his girlfriend say, but that's neither here nor there. They
Did you say girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
That's what I said.
Okay, can we go ahead and talk about the Potomac girls?
I knew that was coming.
Somebody's over it.
So, anyways, let's go ahead and start off with these girls here. And that's the Real Housewives of Potomac. First of all, that is one of the best
they ate this
in a long time.
They ate this shit.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, they ate this. They ate this.
My girl
Everybody
Robin
looks
Dixon killing it. Yes.
Oh God.
Yes, she's slaying. With her signature blonde flip, Hillary Clinton flips. Yes,
She wish, baby. She
Line
wish.
back her shoulders. Yeah.
Y'all see my baby, the Grand Dame is in the middle, bitch. Yes. You better get it, Grand Dame. You better get it.
Beyonce 4 era. Yes.
She's definitely giving. Karen look good. They all look good.
But baby, Ashley is just right behind her. Look at Ashley.
Oh.
Doja Cat.
Now, I'm gonna tell you
Darby.
In my opinion, Candace and Ashley, they ate down.
They did.
Everybody else looked great, but Candace and Ashley, they did it for me.
Candace giving us that Jessica Rabbit feel, honey.
But
so the three in the middle look the best.
I'm unlike Josiah. I won't be completely biased. Now, I love me some Candace. Her hair just need to be a little bit more moisturized. That's all I needed from Candace.
You know she good for some dry hair. Y'all know Candace give you dry. She's gonna give you some dry.
Oh my God! Not give you some dry.
Look bad to me.
And you know,
Okay.
Tacky and Robert Dickum Down Dixon, they looked all right.
Not
And
Dickum
Robin
down.
Dixon.
Terrence, I'm not playing with you this season, child. With
No,
these
we not
names.
playing.
Okay, that's her new nickname. I already got the people on it. Everybody already calling her Dickum Down Dixon. So you go ahead and get over it, JoJo. That's all you gonna see in these comments. Dickum Down Dixon. Yes, God. Cover
See,
that.
I actually love that.
Okay, so first of all, they say that the first episode of Potomac is gonna be like a 75-minute episode, so it's gonna be like an hour and about 15 minutes. So that's the first thing. Now, I'm looking at this article from People, so it pretty much gives us like a play-by-play of the trailer. So first of all, we see that Miss Charrisse is back as an official friend of the show, as well as another chick by the name of Jacqueline. Huh?
For what? Charrisse is back for what? To argue with Karen? Because that's all I see her doing. Like Flash Hill.
Okay. Can y'all tell me why? Can y'all tell me why y'all don't like Charrisse? Because I saw Forrest Rocks say that too on Twitter. She said, "Why is Charrisse back? Why?" That what Rock said. Now why? And I see why Charrisse is back in the chat too. So why y'all don't like Charrisse?
I'm gonna say this. Oh, Josiah had his hand up. Go ahead.
I just will have to say really quick before y'all go in, because I know y'all. She just have this negative ass energy, you guys.
Yeah.
Like when she comes on the show, like she has this dark energy. Like, have y'all ever had that one auntie that just was never satisfied with nothing? You know what I'm saying? Never happy with anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Oh congrats. Well, auntie, guess what? I got my doctor's degree. You know, I guess. Congrats. She gives me that dry, boring auntie who's really just miserable with her life because her man didn't left her. You know what I'm saying? And as she got older, it just gives me bitterness, and she just brings a dark energy to the show that I'm not excited about.
Okay, Sakina.
I second that. That is why I've never been here for her. She was always snooty, always stank, better than people. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people thought the same thing about Karen season 1. But like I said, when I seen Karen, it was something about that bitch that I just loved. When it came down to Charrisse, I was like, my stomach was just so, I was turned off by her because she was just so snobby. And it's like, bitch, you get your unhappy ass out of here. Like, I'm with Josiah.
Okay, y'all, what are your feelings on Charrisse?
So everything the previous two panelists said, in addition to the fact that when she was on here, she didn't share her life. And I get part of that is the divorce and all that other stuff, but if that's the case, then you should have never been on the show. Though she is the reason for the show, but if you're not gonna share nothing, we don't need you. And the only good thing that she ever contributed was the fact that Candace ate her ass up that one trip and she had no comebacks. Now, if we gonna get Candace digging that ass again, yeah, she could be here. But other than that, no, I don't need her.
Okay, really, B?
So I mean, I'm gonna just ditto. But this is what I'm gonna say. If she's not ready to bring us anything, then she could have stayed where she was. She's been begging to get back on this show ever since she left. So she better come with something. She better bring us a new man. She better bring us some scandal. She better bring us something, because she has been begging and pleading and scratching at the door for the last 4 seasons to get her ass back up on this, get her champagne flute back, or whatever the fuck it is they hold down to the Potomac. Okay. So that's all I got to say. I agree with everything y'all said. It's just something about her that just rubbed me. She was trying to be, she wanted to be, like you said, the queen bee, the grand dame, but she just could never. I don't know. Karen took that shit from her. Anyway, go ahead. That's it. That's
not that girl. It is.
T.
Oh Lord.
I ain't got nothing much to say other than she tired, she ghetto fast, she projectic, she late, she delayed, she through. Don't nobody want her. Don't nobody want her there. Her husband didn't even want her. Didn't want to stay married to that ghetto fat bitch, and I don't damn blame her. She got up here with all of this uppy and highfalutin bitch. Ain't you from Baltimore? Girl, sit your raggedy ass down. So I can't
She's from
stand
Chicago.
like that. I don't give a fuck where she was. Even worse. Ghetto fat project.
It's from Chicago.
Terrence, don't do that. Don't do that.
Everybody's face with half big girl bash. She tired. I don't like her. I don't like Charrisse at all. She tired. Get rid of that hoe. Somebody shoot the doorman for a fight her in.
I agree.
Damn, y'all really don't like her.
She ain't my.
I don't like her. Like, I don't understand why nobody like Erica De Niro. I love you, Erica. But Erica De Niro loves herself some Charrisse, and I'm trying to figure out why. I've been trying to figure out. So she said, I love you, Erica. You my bitch. But I've been trying to figure it out, sis.
A lot of people,
Bring back
the majority of people don't like Charrisse. But then you have some people that like Charrisse, and then you have some people that feel like Charrisse was the nucleus, right? Because she was the one who recommended everybody for the show. People feel like she's the nucleus, or she was the one with the real money and connections of all the people in the group.
Well, some people are just better as supporting cast members. And for real, I mean, we seen people.
JoJo, I don't even like that. Listen, I was with Karen. When Karen walked away coughing, that was me. Get away from me. That bitch is a walking coronavirus. I don't want her nowhere around me. I'm on Karen's side.
It looks like we all gonna be on Karen's side at this particular point, because it's like, as I reported yesterday, it's only going to be her going after Karen. That's her whole duty, is to go after Karen.
If that's the case,
Why? But I didn't even know why they got beef.
I might be on her side if she coming after Karen. Karen pissed me off last season, so I might be on.
Oh, don't you do the grand dame? Don't you do her? You do her. Don't you do the grand dame?
What Karen last season?
Yeah, What made you what made you dislike Karen last season, y'all?
Pretty much the last 2 seasons of how she did Candace, primarily last season.
Oh Lord.
Oh, we're not doing this.
I can see what we're doing.
I'm not gonna. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Was I not asked?
You were asked, and that's why I said I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I will say this. From what I saw, I might mess around and be on Candace's side, because I just might mess around and be on Candace's side.
Because she's dragging Tacky. Because she's dragging Tacky.
And because I see what Gizelle is doing, and it's fucked up. And I'm still confused as to why ain't nobody whooped her ass yet.
Because they know she'll sue.
Girl, you better learn how to fight. You got 3 daughters around there. You better learn how to fight and teach them gals of
All
yours
my
how to
life,
fight.
I have to fight.
Oh my God. Let me see. I see really be with the tomatoes. So basically, we see that Karen renewed her vows to Ray, of course, last season, but she said in our marriage, you said that I could have our candy. And then in the same breath, you see Candace tell Ashley that Karen went out of town, but it wasn't with Ray. What y'all think about that?
They better back up off of the grand dome. Back up off of the grand dome.
I mean, it makes for good TV. And I mean, I'm not all the way mad that Candace and Ashley are all people is cackling about it. I mean, I thought it was funny.
You guys, I just want to break this down really quick. It's at that stage where Karen, when a woman gets in her, later years, she gets more hornier. And I only know this because I known people in my life that's done this. But also,
no, Jojo,
as a man, when he get older, his sex drive goes down. Therefore, I called this out like seasons ago with Karen and Ray, because I feel like that Karen is at that place where she's at kind of going to her sexual peak. Therefore, Ray's is going down a little bit lower. So it's not coinciding. So sometimes she might have a hall pass. Shout out to Toya, right? A hall pass for her.
Jojo, you're right. I said the same thing today. I said I honestly feel like they probably already had a discussion about this years ago. But
really,
Ray damn near hell out. You know what I'm saying? But Karen damn show, remember. You understand? And Karen said, nigga, look, I look good. I'm snatched. Everybody checking for me. And I still love you though.
That she's looking like ever in life. Maybe she's getting some. I'm sorry.
I mean, if they have an understanding and an agreement, then it's really nothing for us to talk about.
And remember when they was all drunk in season 5, when Karen was drunk and she was spilling her tea about her marriage. Don't forget that.
Well, also, Chad,
that's why she stopped drinking.
Miss next up is Miss Rob Dixon.
My baby, yes.
She has her concerns about her about extramarital affairs once again, and she's talking about a prenup, and Juan mad because she's talking about a prenup. Any thoughts on that?
Girl, a prenup for what, bitch? You don't have no money.
They're gonna split them hats, girl. They're gonna split them hats.
Anybody the prenup, it was Juan that, so you was able to fuck up his money, but he can't fuck up yours. You want to know if he gonna cheat?
You, y'all.
He cheated on you already, and you divorced him because he was like, what are you talking about? You rat tail head. What the fuck is going on? Like, okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Give it to her, y'all. Thank you.
Nope.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
He fuck nigga free.
You can mess over his money, but you don't want him to mess over yours.
Yeah. First of all, I don't mean no harm, but this is a storyline. This is not real. They not fight. Listen, they just moved into a real house. Y'all not fighting over money. We not. Now I will say this: Robin probably does make more money than him with her paycheck from Housewives, but that money could go away tomorrow. Like, you ain't doing shit with it, but
but selling gas station hats.
Okay, so it's not like you ain't turning it into an empire. Like, you ain't Bethany Frankel over here. You ain't turning this shit into no empire. Like, girl, listen out somewhere.
Okay. What else we got here? Okay, so now we're talking about Candace's husband. Now, Ashley tells Gizelle that at 2:40 in the morning, she get a DM from Chris saying you should have came to the W. And Ashley wondering, who are you at the W with? Because it wasn't with your wife. Then Gizelle tells Robin about her concerns with Chris, saying that many married men have tried me, and I felt like he was trying to see if I was with it. He's a sneaky link. Then
Gizelle, everybody don't want you.
And then Candace turns around and says, you want to say that my husband made you feel uncomfortable? And Gizelle says, 100%. Then Candace turns around and says that the accusation don't sit well with her and that Gizelle is dead to her. And Chris says that he didn't do nothing. Any thoughts on that?
Chris make you feel uncomfortable, but Red Donkey Kong didn't? I guess, girl. That's all. I'm gonna just leave that where that's at.
T, come back on camera.
And T, have you been working out or dieting?
Come back on camera.
I'm trying to get like you, honey. Yes.
T, I said come back on camera.
He back, shit.
You know what, T? You looking real cute. Listen, my little brother looking like a snack. Y'all better stop sleeping on my little. He looking like a snack. Even though he did have me waiting because he was getting traded out the goddamn house. But you was looking like a snack, though, boo. You looking like a snack.
He got that after fucking glow on him. I love you. I love you. I love you. We are one and the same, friend. One and the same, friend.
Oh, yeah, both y'all are hoes. Yeah.
Did nobody ask you shit?
Really?
Not one damn thing.
You said y'all one and the same. I said, I'm just agreeing. That's
Your ass mute now. Shut up.
You're so petty.
oh, Patty.
You are
Patty.
Really be. Oh, that was shady, girl.
Because did nobody ask her to agree with that? That's between me and T. She had to bring her ass in.
But you said it in front of me.
I'm going to mute your ass every time you come for me tonight. Watch. Every time I think you come for me, baby, you going on mute, honey.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with hosting this panel tonight, honey. I'm gonna mute your ass every chance I get.
What you're saying is you don't have the vocabulary or the bandwidth to go toe to toe with Really Be. So
you finna go mute next. Shut up.
Hey man, how Prophet gonna say I'm bullying Scotty? I am not. Okay, all right, okay, cool. Y'all act like y'all don't see how Scotty treat me. Y'all don't see how Scotty treat. That's okay. All right, cool.
Thank you, Prophet.
Ooh, please don't give us the quiet treatment. Really be the rest of the night. Please.
I wish he would. I'm gonna drop her ass all the way together.
Scotty, don't do that, please, guys. Let's get through this. Okay? A lot of shade and reads to give. It's not on each other.
Sure. I was just on the phone with Really Be this morning. Her ass calls me while I'm at work and everything, child. She knows what it is over here. But anyway,
I mean, have y'all noticed that for the past few seasons, this has been Gizelle's storyline about another woman's husband?
Well, that's what Chris posted that on his Instagram. He said, well, I guess it's my turn this season. Because that's all she do is play. It's either that or she lying about having a relationship. She making up boyfriends or coming after somebody else's husband.
Is it hard to believe that anybody wants Gizelle though?
Listen, Gizelle is not an ugly woman until she opened her mouth. So no, it's not hard to believe that men would be attracted to her. But I do not think that Chris was coming on to Gizelle. Like Chris might have a sneaky link down to the W at 2 a.m, but it ain't Gizelle ass.
Here go y'all being a Karen. Like wasn't nobody joking with him talking about since somebody trying to silence him, he gonna be in the comments. Okay, whatever.
Who silenced y'all?
Did nobody silence him? All I said was you gonna go on mute next. That's all I said. Now he gonna sit up here and say somebody threatened to silence him.
Oh okay. Lord, here he goes.
He can be petty by himself. I'm not gonna do it. What was I finna say? What was we at? That was one thing. Oh yeah, that was that. Now we're talking about Ashley. She says she getting a divorce. And but yes, she buying a house with the same. She buying a house with the person that she says she getting a divorce from. That made no sense to me.
That didn't make any sense to me. I was like, what?
Are you done?
Not only does it not make none of it makes sense, but here's what I don't understand. You and your husband have been living in that damn condo, apartment, penthouse, whatever you want to call it, since you came on this show. Y'all have had 2 children, a separation, a reconciliation, and it never occurred to y'all that y'all needed to buy a house until you decided to get a divorce. Have y'all, what the fuck? That don't even make no sense.
Right. It doesn't make any sense.
And actually, you shouldn't have a house when you've been on this show since season 1. And we now in season 7. So you don't need his help to buy the house, and he don't need to be in said house. He don't need to
Ashley
deal with
should not need.
you.
Listen,
And
right. Ashley has her own money outside of the show money. Ashley has that little yoga line, and from my understanding, it does well. Her little yoga shit, it does well. So she has her own money. And yes, the market here in the DC area is ridiculous, but she can afford a nice 2-bedroom townhouse or go get her a house for her and them churn, especially since she don't have no prenup. Okay, she gonna get, at the very least, she's gonna get child support and some sort of spousal support. She alright. But for her to be sitting there talking about me and Michael are gonna separate, but we're gonna buy a house together, that's just dumb shit, and I can't entertain it. I can't entertain that. I'm sorry.
I feel like that she just saying it for a storyline. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, if you're gonna give commentary, get up here and do the commentary, not in the damn chat. She's so petty. Oh my god. Anyway.
Not yoga line.
As they are also calling Charrisse the voice of reason this season.
Charrisse.
Okay.
The hell must have froze over, ain't?
And they said that most of the ladies welcome her back except for Karen, who mysteriously goes out of her way to avoid her. I wonder why.
Yeah, we need to get that backstory because I don't remember Karen and Charrisse having that much beef. I mean, the regular shade and shit, but it must be something that happened off camera or that's happened in the last couple of years that we don't know about. So
because when we last saw Karen, not saw Karen, but we last saw Charrisse on season 2. She was coming at Gizelle's throat.
Yeah, and then we know her and Monique fell out in real life. That we know they fell out. But other than that, like, I don't know. Yeah, for the people in the chat, I said that she doesn't have a prenup. That's what I said. We know her prenup expired, so she financially can afford to get a place. That's just all I'm saying.
Well, I guess that's it for this damn trailer. I do.
I know you're not gonna pretend like you ain't see Mia throw that damn drink in Wendy's face.
All about that. Let's just say that Mia needed her ass beat.
Listen, Alf Mac, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to really go there because I really don't want to say Monique's name because every time you say Monique's name, it just turned into something else. But I was wondering if that's where the beef was coming from. I was wondering if that's where the beef was coming from, that Monique and Karen are still friends in real life, and if that's what the beef is between Charrisse and Karen. But I don't know. I guess I just have to wait and see, child.
Yeah.
Now, what do y'all think? I'm sorry, what was Mr. King?
With her.
No, I agree. Ashley part comment the blue eye shit too.
Oh yeah, she did accuse Karen of cheating with blue eyes. She did.
Oh yeah, and the firemen. Okay, so yeah, they did have some beef, child.
Okay, so
Charrisse said that about.
Yeah, Charrisse did say that about Karen. Ooh. She was like, it was the season 2 reunion. She was like, people say you have a boyfriend. Do I talk about that? She did.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
okay,
coming up here with this thing about they seeing Karen leave out, and this gonna be a good season.
It looks like it looks like they called Mia out about her. I got breast cancer. No, I really don't. I just got to go run some tests. Like, because listen, they just saying what we was all thinking.
Yeah,
I remember about that.
Well, all I gotta say is this right here. Mia need her ass whooped. Mia always throwing shit at somebody.
I'm Wendy to just and don't say nothing. Just sit there and take it. Because if she get up and do anything, I'm gonna sit here and drag her smooth all the way to hell because she had the audacity to come in Monique for that shit. And everybody trying to say
you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You better sit there and take it.
I want to know if they're gonna have a powwow down at her house when Mia's sitting there and Wendy's sitting there, and I want to know if Gizelle gonna bring security because she's scared that Mia gonna pounce on her or throw a drink on her. I want to see if they're gonna do any of that. I want to know how they're gonna handle this.
Now,
Because this
Ashley,
is the second time that Mia was physical with somebody. I mean, throwing stuff that's physical.
not
It
me
is
needing a foot reduction. Not me needing a foot reduction.
Not a foot reduction, child.
Y'all does have a point though. I mean, y'all does have a point.
He does have a point.
I mean, if she do put her hands on Mia, even though it is well deserved, she gonna look like a hypocrite.
Nah, not when
She
it's
is.
up. Let me shut up.
No, just say it.
No. Cause the topic is Potomac, and I ain't got time for these motherfuckers. Nah.
So, Katie, you're not coming on camera. Oh, there you go. Okay, hey, boo.
All we
I
need is
just got
just
done
y'all on
eating, y'all. I
camera.
hate.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You eat on camera every week. How you gonna not eat on camera?
I just wanted to eat in peace.
That's what the people expect. The people expect to see you with your snacks, honey.
They
They
do.
want to see these burnt ass
Don't worry about
fries.
it, sis. I got mine on
These
too,
fries
boo. So
is
you ain't
dark.
by
Not you having a bonnet, child. If you don't take it,
You gotta have
Me
hair,
and
dear, to
Sissy
have
out
bonnet.
here, I'm on her
He must have
side.
stole that from. Listen, his tray must have had some dreads, and that's his bonnet. He must have stole that from.
listen.
I mean, they twist, but you know. Mind your business. All right, we'll talk about this.
I can see that, but why I can see T snatching the damn bonnet from the nigga head?
I swear I can see it. I swear I can see it.
I'm sorry.
I swear I can see it. But
But
anyway,
my question is, what? Never mind. I don't even want to know.
but child, we're gonna go ahead and get into the tweets of the week. I don't know where the damn theme music is. Where is it? Whatever.
And
Where's
production.
my bonnet? Do I need to put my bonnet on?
Yes, let's do it. 'Cause
Production.
If that's the case, I need to put my do-rag on then.
Hell, I'm put my bandana on. That's what I had before.
we should do a pajama jam one day.
Okay, I'm down. Let's do a pajama party.
That'd be cute.
I don't like
down
that.
for it. I have on my sexy silk robe that I had.
Come on,
Oh.
creep
Oh,
roll.
anyway, let's get into the tweets of the week for bill collecting. Now, this is the first tweet because I don't know where the hell the music went to. I guess I fucked up and deleted
We
it. by
have Bell
mistake.
Collective Music Production. We don't. We have Basketball Wives intros. And that's
Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all got to give production an apology. It's been a lot going on this season, so
But it's the first tweet from Bill Collective. It says, Akeisha, Alicia, Ikea, or whatever. It's annoying and fake. She came in being rude and obnoxious for no reason, and now she wants to be typical and say that someone is jealous of her old looking ass. Are we sure I didn't make that tweet?
Ooh,
That's
I just don't understand how Akeisha gonna be mad that she don't get invited to the party after she done insulted at every damn body. Like, what, ma'am? In what world you live in where you get invited to the party of the people you just insulted? I don't understand.
Just like she was mad that they didn't come to her baby's party. I wouldn't have came either, child.
Oh, wait, not just that, but that party got a flashback, but Tisha's baby's party got a whole scene. You know, she was mad about that.
Exactly. But remember, Letitia
Girl, we
gave
don't
her
care
seat at the table, child. Remember that.
Listen, in my opinion, Letitia is the waitress and she's serving the water in the buttery croissants. All right, because I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck she do for a living. So how can you get anybody a seat at the table and we don't know what you do for a living? Letitia, sit down, girl. And I like you, but girl, sit down. Nah, I
You said it. I like you.
I'm not finna play with you. I'm just not finna play with you. Period. I'm not.
I'm just saying.
Damn.
But it's a fact though.
It is. Give it to Latrice or what's the girl name? Not Marie. I refuse to put Marie into this. Give it to
Tamara?
Tamara.
Latrice.
Yeah, Latrice is a made woman. Tambra Megaphone is a made woman. They were saying, I gave you a seat at this table, I'll accept it. Better than coming from Letitia, and we don't know what she do.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder what her business is. Well, like, what is her business? I'm gonna ask her that when
You wanna
if
find
she
that
ever
out?
if she ever responds to my email that she told me to send. I'm gonna ask
She's
her.
so busy down at her enterprises, she don't have time. She gotta get her assistant, her third assistant.
Child. Here's the next tweet,
Ask her for a
honey.
business card.
Yo, this thing took me
I
out.
was hollering, okay?
And that's Carlos. But baby, the way Latrice's ass was peeking around that damn truck. That thing, listen, it look, Scotty posted the picture, and I felt the same way. I was dying. Because she was me in that moment. I'd have been like, oh, girl, oh, no, I want them to see me, but, no, don't look.
Because, baby, I would have did the same thing, okay? The same thing. Let's see. What's the
I
third
feel like
one?
as long as he don't hit her. I'd
Right.
just to make sure because that's when he was put his hands on her. Oh yeah, nigga, it's me and you. Yeah, I saw that.
Right. Exactly. Here's the third one. Third one is, I'm so glad Cliff isn't taking up for Glenn. It's refreshing to see another man giving criticism to a cheating man and not just taking up for him because he's a man or because they're friends. That's true.
I can't
that profile
agree.
picture for me.
I can't fully agree. Like, he didn't hold him to task in the scene. A lot of his commentary was in his profession.
Yeah.
Now, though he wasn't co-signing everything, he didn't hold him accountable, though. Or at least not to my life.
But when they were at the thing and Glenn was talking about he want his family back, he was kind of telling him, well, you just got to kind of deal with deal with the bed you made. Yeah. No, what was cracking me up was when Glenn was talking about the eagle and Daddy was like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You saw the eagle, and then they gotta give us subtitles when Zaddy be talking. But he was cracking me up in that scene. He had me dying in that scene.
I feel like this whole episode was funny.
I'm gonna say something else. Y'all gonna leave JJ alone. All right, y'all gonna leave JJ and the pigtails alone. All right, I love JJ. Y'all know I love JJ. I've been here for JJ since Bring It. Y'all gonna leave JJ and the pigtails alone.
Really?
No. I was confused as fuck when he was sitting there. They was talking. What was that hairdo? What was that? It's slicked back, but it's a ponytail, but it's twisted, but it's like this big.
Baby, that twist is this fucking thing.
Right. What is that?
The one thing that you can't respect is he been carrying the same hairstyle since Bring It when the bitch came out in 2013. So you got, listen, he at least that's his swag, that's his style. He ain't biting off of nobody, and all of the rest of that stuff. Y'all finna leave JJ alone.
Well, all right then. We're gonna go on to the next tweet. The fourth tweet, because I got 5 tweets for Bill Collective.
Oh,
I'm watching Bill Collective, and I can't believe how naive Tamara is being, LOL. The way Damon refused, I guess they meant Damon. The way Damon refused to answer what the lady was saying to him definitely got my spidey senses tingling. Just because they didn't have an emotional connection doesn't mean that they never had sex. And I agree with that.
That's deep. Damn,
Yeah,
Bonnie. They did. Yes, Bonnie. Yes, God, we the Bonnie line down here.
That's it. We the bonnets on the bottom. Hey.
I love you.
Hey.
Oh my God. So y'all agree with what they said in that tweet?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Tamara looking a damn fool, and she knows she looking a fool, but she don't know how to moonwalk out of that shit. Cause he act like he was. First of all, as a woman, and I mean men too, but as a woman, don't ever publicly say what your man won't do, cause that's the fastest way to be made a fool out of. Okay, now at the end of the day, you might believe him, you might believe everything that man is saying, but what you won't do is pretend and sit there and talk about what he won't do, because he gonna make a fool out of you. I feel like they're gonna bring that woman down to the reunion, and that woman gonna bring a bunch of receipts at the reunion, and she gonna be sitting there looking real stupid. But that's just me.
No, but
really,
you're right.
I agree.
Just like he couldn't answer the question when the producer asked him. He got real defensive. I said, Tambra, that's your answer right there, girl. He did it. As much as I don't see it for Tasha, I believe every word of it. I believe that they do be dealings, and there are dealings. There have been. And then he real slick with his because he got both y'all hoes around each other. Did God Almighty.
That's what I'm saying, because just because he may not have an emotional connection with I dated him too, don't mean that he didn't sleep with him.
Period.
I dated
Period.
too.
But you know, people say they don't believe the story anyway. People say they
And
don't
this
believe
what I'm and my thing. Oh, I'm sorry, T. My bad, T.
No. That's all I was saying. People don't believe her story and having a baby and all of that anyway.
And all I was gonna say is they weren't together. So all he has to say is, look, when me and you weren't together, yeah, some stuff went down, but I'm not messing with her now. So she might be holding on to something that I ended. That's all he gotta say. But don't sit here and be like, ain't nothing happened. We ain't never been. Never is a strong word.
Right.
In other words, y'all men can't get nothing past really B, so don't try it.
Period. I said the same shit.
Yeah, it don't matter how many times y'all try to call her on FaceTime and sweet talk her, y'all can never get nothing past her. So anyway, the last tweet of the week is this right here. I'm bold enough to say this. The Veil Collective has a strong cast. They are not missing a beat in content, and I personally like the cast. They are shown in a multifaceted way. I dropped the other photo to show that I'm liking them to this cast, which is RHOA. Y'all are missing out if you're not watching. Any thoughts on that tweet?
Housewives, I won't necessarily say that level of impact.
Yeah, I ain't putting them on the level of no housewives.
The girls do it, okay? The housewives is the housewives. But Bell Collective does deserve recognition because it is a good show. It's a great ensemble cast of Black women who are successful doing things that are not in the same line of a lot of people. You know, you got Marie with the methadone clinics, you got Tambra with the radio, Latrice with the hair. So it's not as well shit. Some of the girls be trying to sell hair too, but they ain't as successful as Latrice. So you know what I'm saying? It's just it's different type of success story. So
and they are definitely bringing it this season. I will say that they giving us something this season. You know, I will say they bringing it this season. Now that I will say.
What
I think is annoying as fuck. She's giving us something. You know.
Yeah. This is what I would say, and I want y'all opinion on this. Now, first of all, of course, I support the show because it's where I'm from. It's something that I can talk about because it's where I'm from. But do you guys think in some kind of way this is Carlos King's own version of, it's like this is his Real Housewives of Atlanta?
I feel like it's that him trying to make that. And it like he tried to combine two shows. Like I said, this show definitely Love and Marriage Mississippi or Love and Marriage Jackson. And then you do have, you know, his love for the housewives and everything that he's a part of the most, you know, iconic seasons of Housewives. So it's like he's trying to morph both of the shows together. But I'm gonna need him to lean towards more of the housewife and stay away from the Love and Marriage because we got enough of that shit. We don't need two of them shows. Well, shit, we already got two of them, but you know what I mean.
If anything, I'm gonna be honest. If anything, I feel like he's following the pattern of almost like a Married to Medicine without the medicine part of it. You have the wives who have their links and you know they have their jobs and their links, and then this season he's bringing the guys on more. Like on Married to Medicine, the guys like literally have their own scenes where they do their own thing away from the women. And even though I thought that scene where they was out fishing was crazy as fuck, I will say that I liked seeing the guys get together and kind of seeing them building some sort of a friendship or whatever, even though I really didn't understand half of what the hell they was talking about. I did like seeing that. And so I feel like I feel like he's sort of building that, but I could see him maybe trying to build that with Bell Collective. I'm gonna say this: I don't see this being something that he can franchise, though. Not as the Bell Collective. No. You know what I mean? No. So like Love and Marriage, he's been able to franchise that. I don't see, unless he's going to do another Southern City, I don't really see another Bell Collective. I don't know.
Exactly.
Bell Collective is probably going to be a one-off. Like, that's going to be the only Bell Collective. There won't be no other Bell Collective besides that one.
Yeah.
Before we move on into reviewing the actual show, do y'all think that this particular season's cast is better than last season's cast?
I think that the dynamic has kind of got more together, because when you saw last season, it was a good dynamic. However, there was some missing pieces to the pie and to the screw. So I feel like that this season now we're having more characters such as Marie. We're getting another different side of Marie, and Letitia, you know, better wigs and better storylines. Like it's
Amber got rid of some of them bundles.
It's all coming together, and I really respect that about that.
Akeisha does bring something different to the show. Mm-hmm. What you finna say, T?
What, T?
Oh, myself personally, I really miss the legendary and incomparable Miss Dr. Antoinette. I miss her. I really miss her.
I miss her too. I'm not gonna lie. I miss her too.
Sakina went off screen, child. You know Sakina did not like Antoinette, child.
I did not like her and her pinched bottom lip. No.
She just deserves one more chance.
No. She didn't deserve a one more chance. She decided to put her
not pinched bottom lip. Did you have to go there?
She really did.
I cannot stand her.
I saw her new dental practices over there by the airport. I saw it. I almost went up in there for no reason.
You should have been there, Scotty. Told her you wanted to get some teeth whitening or something.
Well, I should have. She right there by the airport, child. Right there by the airport.
No, I did not like Antoinette, guys. I just did not like her personality. She was very fake to me. I didn't like how she tried to make it seem like she was cool with Tisha, and then she get around Latrice and she talks shit about her. Like, I don't like fake and phony bitches like that. Like, girl, please. Bye.
Well, you know that's Terrence. Girl. Say it one more time, Terrence. She's the what?
Legendary and incomparable Miss Dr. Antoinette. I mean, do she got some fakeness? Listen, I agree with Sakina. Don't get me wrong, but that's my bitch. I live for her. Like, I have to cuss her out about that, but that's still my homegirl. Like, it would be like that. Like, I don't know what it was about her, but she just did it for me.
Yeah, Bria. I ain't like her white friend either, and that's another reason why. Because I wish my white friend would get her white ass on a black platform and act the way that she did. That would be the last time you will see her ever again. Like, nah.
Well, I'm not gonna speak on that either way, because you know, the woman in particular that you speak of, like, you know what I'm saying, she follow me or whatever. I ain't gonna speak on that one way or the other.
No, but, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you about to get blocked, Terrence.
Oh, God, not blocked.
We ain't saving no white hoes. We ain't sparing hoes. Just
so wait a minute.
Look, whatever you say ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't stopped you. I ain't say don't say that. I ain't say don't say. Look, they ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying I got nothing to say.
But you know what? When Sakina was on the very first panel with us, when she was a guest on the very first panel, and you were saying how much you love Antoinette, and the first thing Sakina was like, "You like her?" Oh, I was like, "Oh."
I'm very consistent, boo. Well, I'm gonna switch up a little bit, but
I about to say you
could clearly not.
What about you and Drew?
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Vengeance is mine, not the Lord's. I mean, vengeance.
What?
Oh, not.
God, don't give her no advice.
Lord, no.
No advice.
I just want y'all to know. So first she came at me saying, "Don't give her no advice." Now she just came at Terrence. I wonder who's next.
Hey, Durag, I see you. No.
So y'all, let's get into the show because we are showing the fuck out. Okay, first of all, let me see. Let me make sure this is the right one. Oh no, these ain't the right notes. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. Or are these the right
tomatoes thrown at me?
Because you caping for the white girl.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. And now everybody said over here getting tomatoes. That's all I said.
Okay, y'all. So I got the right notes.
Around here.
First of all, shout out to the 324 people that's in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning
in. 320. Woo, woo.
They want to see what's going to happen with this season finale.
Right.
We all got on our nightcaps.
Everybody did me? Oh, hell no. Hell no. I'm going to get mine in just a second. So, first of all, this episode opens up with Damon denying that he was ever messing with I Dated Him Too. Thoughts?
He lying. And I told y'all she gonna show up at the reunion with some receipts. Mm-hmm. That's all I got for that.
And the sea, I know.
So y'all don't think I Dated Him Too was lying?
Okay, let me say this.
Lying.
I don't.
I think she was a side chick though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was just Sakina and froze, y'all. I think she was the side chick. She didn't he didn't make her no promises, but I definitely think that they had relations.
Mm-hmm. And to be real with you, I think they still going on. That's why she came up here with this messy ass shit. Because if it was a long time ago and y'all ain't a minute, why are you bringing this up? That ain't none of our business. We wouldn't need to know that because it was a long time ago and you haven't been with him since he stopped.
Yeah, because they just got back together. So, look at you.
Yeah.
You know what, Daddy? You're looking like somebody else I know. You're looking real. Who do you remind me of right now?
It's giving No Limit Soldier.
It's giving me Dragon Scorpio with Drew Hill.
Oh,
who's Drew Hill? Tell me what you want.
You gotta get the hop. You gotta throw the hop in there if you're gonna do it. You gotta throw the hop.
I've been trying to do the hop. I cannot do that hop right. Y'all seen the Instagram video.
I've been practicing all weekend.
You do look like Lil Romeo.
Oh no! No, you just.
That's it. That's the person.
You do give me Lil Romeo to you. You do give me Lil Romeo to you. That's why I had to stop and look for you. Yeah, that's.
No, I don't get Lil Romeo with his lame ass. No, I don't.
Yes,
and I was heading there. I said No Limit Soldier.
Oh my God. Anyway, so we're gonna get into this lunch that Latrice, Marie, and Letitia was about to have. But before Marie was the first one to make it, so she's there to meet up with Latrice and Letitia. But outside, Letitia is arguing with Lil Boosie, aka Glenn. Glenn told her that he got her followed. He's saying that the streets in Jackson is dangerous, and that's why he got people following her. But the streets in Jackson was dangerous when you was raw dogging another woman.
Baby.
Ooh.
Y'all can continue.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be serious for a second, and then we can get back to the jokes. Whenever I see these things happening with a guy and a girl, and with a girl and a guy, but we're gonna just keep it to this situation. That's a very dangerous thing for me. You are having this woman followed because you can't accept the fact that she no longer wants to be with you. Like let's just all of that. Oh, she my wife, and da da da. And then him talking about something. When I call, you better answer. And like for him to get that upset, and the having her follow thing is very scary for me. I mean, when I say scary again, like that's some scary shit. That he is that controlling. You know what I'm saying? And see the problem is. They've played this game before. They've danced this dance before. And he usually can sweet talk her, bring her some flowers, and everything is everything. But the fact that she's sticking to her guns, he don't know what to do with that. And now he's getting desperate. And like, first of all, who are your friends that are following her? Because I wish somebody would call me and be like, yo, I need you to follow my wife. Da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba. We're not playing that game.
I agree. I don't think that it's okay that he's following her. It is definitely showing his insecurities. They're screaming out at this point. And then it's like, yeah, just like you said, he's usually able to sweet talk her and whatnot. And then it's like this time it's supposedly different. I'm using air quotes because y'all know how I feel about Glenn and Tisha and they soap opera. But I do feel like this scene was real. And then it's like you also are intimidated by her because she now has this newfound fame and this success. So it's like you can't handle all of this upgrading that life is giving, and you just stagnant as fuck. She already feel like y'all outgrown each other, and that type of shit is getting to him. Oh, you not answering my phone calls? Okay, you gotta be fucking with somebody. Oh, why I gotta be fucking with somebody now? Because them insecurities is poking out. Now, any other time, I'm sure when they did go through this in the past, he wasn't tripping on her to this extent. But
I'm gonna say your real name. Hey D.
Hello, it's me, D. How are you?
Hey D.
I'm gonna say his real name.
What's up, nephew? How you doing, boo?
His real name, what is it? Darius. Hey, Darius.
Hey, his name.
She just gonna make a name up. She just gonna make a name up.
That is not his name.
D Trail. That's his name.
Okay, that Darius.
Anything y'all, Josiah and T got to say about Glenn having her followed, so to speak?
It's fake.
Next case.
Thank you, y'all. On my review, although I hear what y'all are saying, and I would totally agree with y'all if I felt like that was real. I said that in my review. I was like, look, I'm just gonna be honest. It's just way too much for me all of a sudden. Like
You know what?
I just got one question.
I don't know. It's just
what I'm saying is, if he works 4 weeks and then he's off for 2 weeks, how in the hell is he here for all this time and in all these damn scenes while you shooting and he ain't at work making no money? But he got all this time, so what? Is he laid off? Never mind.
Maybe it's sporadic and it just seemed that often because of the filming situation.
Don't give them no advice. See, you try to help them come up with some shit for the reunion. Don't do that.
Now y'all know how I feel about their storyline. I don't buy the shit. And then when Terrence just said what he said, it's kind of like
yeah, it's a lot for me. It's a whole lot for me. Then what happened down at the party? Like it was just a lot for me. It was just
that thing at the party was very toxic. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm also gonna say it makes me wonder if there's ever been like, did you see how comfortable he was like walking up on her? And like, I don't know, y'all. It just made me very uncomfortable. This whole episode with the two of them, I don't know. And maybe I'm being dramatic and I'm giving them too much, but that didn't look healthy at all.
No, I hear you. But I mean,
you're not being too dramatic. That's just how you gotta have it.
No, I feel you.
Boom, 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 boom,
you know
boom, boom, boom.
I mean, she was like, no,
that's not a
like
song, though.
Walking up on her, like, nigga, what's up? Like that was the look she had in her face. Like, nigga, what's up? You know what I mean? And it reminded me of my best friend. So I see what really being saying. I see it with the both of them. Could be.
That's it. CC Freak. That's SCC freak. He's giving me if I can't have you, nobody can vibes. You right. That was what it was. And again, they may have been just, they may be just putting 20 on 10 for the storyline, but it was very convincing. That's all I'm gonna say. It was very convincing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, after the argument and after Latrice was looking around the side of that van, around that production van that Marie be riding into every scene, Letitia comes in, put on this fake ass happy face. Hey, Marie, I'm so glad to see you. Like she didn't just get
The
through.
two of them, I cannot with the two of them. I just can't.
I love them.
She come up in there, and then Latrice was like, "Girl, what happened? I saw you outside with Glenn." That was so damn funny to me because I'm like, "Girl, you gonna make sure Letitia talk about this because you already know what happened outside. You gonna make sure." And then she tells them that Glenn has lost his mind. Excuse me, Glenn has lost his mind. He got people following him, following her and stuff. And then that's when Latrice and Marie agree to coexist. And then they started talking about Tamara being messy, bringing back shit with Akeisha.
Yes.
And Letitia starts spilling the tea about Damon, aka Greedy, to them. Now, what are your thoughts about the rest of what happened in this particular scene that I just told y'all? I'll elaborate when y'all done.
Timbre, megaphone thick as hell. That's all I got out of all of that shit. Megaphone thick as hell, and she messy.
You think she missed?
Yes, she is. She's messy. Then she flipped on her damn friend. They were such good friends. And like, y'all need to stop doing that on reality TV. Because you straight up turned up on IKEA. And I ain't all the way mad at the turn up because I don't like IKEA. But it was just like, damn, Tambra.
First of all, you tell these women, because first you say, me and Akeisha are cool. We went to school together and stuff. But then you go back and tell these women that she called them ugly. If Terrence called a bunch of folks that I just met ugly, do you think I'm finna go back and say, well, T told me y'all, T said to me y'all was ugly. I'm not finna tell y'all T said they were ugly.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't, bitch.
Don't play.
I'm just playing now. That's not Scotty's character.
I would never do that. Like it's not really be said.
That bone carrying shit.
But really be would.
If really be said it, I probably would have told it.
You would. But I wouldn't go back. Again, that's that bone carrying shit.
I mean,
I'm just playing.
I don't like the fact that y'all tag teaming on this woman. I'm not here for it.
You was right in with us, child. You was with us earlier.
Right, just laughing on mute.
Was I?
Just laughing on me.
You had just said that you was in her chat or something, and you said okay.
Ooh, just how you funny for that one.
Hey, what it gotta be fake with? We know what it is, right, Yarel?
Who is Yarel? I don't know him.
What do y'all think about Latrice and Marie agreeing to coexist?
Fake.
I mean, it is fake. No, it is fake. It is, but I feel like they need to because I mean, it's like my thing is with Marie, you're mad at her. Yeah, it's like Marie, you're mad at her for doing the same thing you did to her in the first damn episode. You showed up there in the wig and that god awful ass
Little Bo
dress. That girl, I don't even know what that was.
Not Little Bo Peep.
Yeah,
Little Bo Peep.
And you set up all of them people and talk about how fucked up her hair was and da-da-da-da-da. Like, I don't know why she don't think that could have ruined her. So it's like, I don't, y'all just get. That's
First of all, why we just got flipped like that?
What the fuck?
Right? What in the world? What in the world?
Because the bonus was on the bottom.
Magic Josiah be doing like he's trying to tell y'all.
I don't listen. I'm not y'all. I am not a magic person. I don't do witchcraft or nothing like that.
A lie don't care who tell it.
Do y'all okay? So we already went to the part where we feel like Tamara is being fake with the Akeisha thing. How do y'all feel about Letitia telling them about this shit with Greedy and I dated him too? I feel like Letitia should stop telling everybody about this.
Please.
Especially since she don't have all the damn details. They have a connection.
Right.
They got a connection. What the fuck does that mean? Like, you do not have all of the details, ma'am. Be quiet.
Right. You do
Well,
not have all.
I feel that Tamara should fight fire with fire. I feel that's what Tamara should do. So hopefully it happens where it's like, okay, since you want to talk about me and my man, let's talk about you and your philanderous husband. Let's talk about the baby come out there.
Let's talk about how the fact that I don't understand why y'all ain't took a damn paternity test yet, so we can stop talking about whether he got a baby or not. The fact that this child has been around for years and ain't nobody thought to put a little cotton swab in that nigga cheek.
Right.
The hell?
Oh my
God. That's why it's giving storyline, because it's like, all right, bitch, come on. Something.
Because when they was fishing, I know I'm skipping ahead, but when they was fishing and Glenn was like, yeah, I admit to the affair, but I think she was pregnant the whole time I was with her. Bitch, this was years ago, and ain't nobody had a DNA. You can buy a DNA test at the CVS. The hell?
Yeah.
I don't know why they just want to do a test, like, cause he know that the baby he is. That's why he ain't doing it.
He's scared of the truth, child.
And they also offered DNA tests at the hospital within a certain window of the child being born.
Yeah.
I want to know whose name is on the birth certificate.
Oh.
Nobody.
What name did she put on the birth? And I mean, it don't mean that his name is on there, but I'm curious as to who she said was the daddy.
Glendale.
Did you say Wendell?
Glendale.
Glendale. You know that's what the trees call him.
I thought you were talking about Wendell Williams.
Okay, for the tithes and offering.
Thank you for the tithes and offering. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh
yeah, and let me say something, because Tori's son had came for me earlier talking about Osakina, you ain't upgrade yet. Now
Sakina, you made $500 last you better upgrade for a whole year, sis.
No. That my Wi-Fi has nothing to do with my StreamYard presentation, okay? No, that has nothing to do with it, okay? So back up off me today.
All I know is when we rotate back around to your house, it better be given first class like everywhere else. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, backdrop, all of that.
Okay. We're gonna see, child. We got a couple of more weeks before that happens, but finally we get a solo So Gucci in JJ scene, because after all this time we didn't know shit about So Gucci. We didn't know nothing about her personal life. Now she said that she got a son by the name of Michael. I know Michael because he went.
Bitch, you do?
Yes, I know Michael. He went to elementary school and middle school with me before they moved to Jackson. So I know him. And he's a DJ down here. He go by the name of DJ Two-Way. He a DJ down here. So everybody knows him. Like, I know him. And,
we finna go out. We finna go down to Jackson.
And if y'all think I'm lying, just look at my Instagram. He followed me on Instagram. He followed me on Facebook and Twitter. So we do know each other.
Scotty, bitch, send me the link, because as soon as I see him,
right. While you playing, it could be the trade that Scotty been messing with.
That is no, it's not. No, it is not. Don't do that. He probably watched my shit. Don't be telling lies. Nah.
I'm sorry.
Baby,
Young
listen.
man, we're just making jokes. I'm an old hag over here.
But yeah, I do know. But for real though, I do know her son. Like I said, he is a DJ down here, and
I ain't making jokes. What's good, baby?
and he's the cousin.
What's up?
He's the cousin of Latrice's best friend. So that's also how I know him. So small world.
Hey, babe.
I'm gonna have to give you his
Period.
Instagram to get off of here. I'm gonna have to give you his Instagram.
that teach some on period, Sakita.
I think if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, T said on his review, her fine ass son.
Period.
And I said it on my review as well.
You better act quick. You gotta be quick. T gonna snap him.
I said the same shit on my review as well.
Well, when we get off of here, I'm sending y'all his Instagram. Okay. Yeah. I'm sending y'all
now,
his
you
Instagram.
know, Sakina I don't chase no nigga. But hey.
But she also got a daughter named D. She pregnant. And they want D out the house because they want to fuck on top of the wash machine, the dry and stuff. And I don't want to think about them fucking. Period.
I don't want to think about it. I mean, do that little ponytail be falling in her face? Like it just be dangling.
But what's stopping
Baby,
you?
them bees be banging against my forehead.
Y'all know what?
But you know what? She started spilling the tea about Glenn having a baby. Now she don't know for a fact that Glenn got a baby, but she told JJ that Glenn got a baby. Now JJ decided that he gonna get all the guys together for a fishing trip, and he gonna get the tea. Now it look like Miss Sophia and JJ are messy, and I'm here for it.
Baby, JJ be in the mix.
What's going on?
JJ be ready to learn all the tea, all the gossip. He be ready for it. And I learned that his favorite word is God darn. I said that's how you know he country as fuck. Cause
yes,
you might have to fly you down to Mississippi to find you a big old country boy, huh? 6'5".
I mean, she like my okay. I ain't gonna call him my kid. Don't nobody call him my kid around here. She already like Pooh. So
who?
You like Pooh?
Hey Pooh, that's his name. Hey.
That's so Gucci's son. They call him Pooh around here. They don't call him my kid. They call him Pooh.
Oh, okay.
You know that's some country shit. People in the country always got nicknames for people. Why y'all can't call that boy Markel? Where Pooh come from?
Y'all know what my grandma from Mississippi called me?
Hey,
Stinky boy. And my brother
She call you what?
Stinky
right.
boy.
I just got to say, what's the
Stinker boy, because I used to stink as a baby. Oh, come here, Stinky boy. Scotty laughed.
Don't tell nobody else that story ever.
Well, don't feel bad, Josiah, because to this day, I don't know why she called me this, but my great-grandmother on my dad's side used to call me Daddy-O. I don't know why she called me that, but she called me Daddy-O.
Maybe you came out the womb with a mean mug, child. I'm just kidding.
You know what, bitch?
It's all jokes.
But
I
anyway.
damn joke.
Wait, I found it to be funny that Josiah can say all the shady shit he wanted to be like, oh, I'm just playing, or I'm just joking. And
because
y'all,
mine be fun shade. Your shade be on a different level.
y'all let the shit ride.
Yeah.
It's a bullshit. I'm telling y'all.
I don't even be saying that.
Oh Lord, y'all, you act like people be coming for you. Don't nobody be coming for you.
We're all like,
We respect you, y'all. We respect your opinion.
don't nobody be coming for y'all. He be so quick to go on them damn comments and throw tomatoes and shit. And I'd literally be up here just playing. I do not take y'all seriously when he be taking his jabs, child.
You know what? I don't have to take this. I'm going in the comments.
See what I'm saying?
There you go.
See what I'm saying? Anyway, next up is Joshua's party. and the cake slid, and Letitia is pissed about that cake sliding when he was having his fast and furious moment like
His
Tyree.
little temper tantrum and shit.
Period. Okay. And next thing you know, Letitia called Glenn and say that she's pissed about the cake being fucked up. And he say, "You always pissed. I'm on my way."
Courtney.
You see y'all
Cracked me
playing
up when she was spelling it.
You see y'all playing the victim in the comments, share. See how I get treated? I call out the bias and mistreatment, and this is how they do me.
Where the tomatoes at? Throw the tomatoes.
Because he know he can lay it on thick in the comments.
Tomato.
You know he can lay it on thick in the damn comments, child. I ain't got time for y'all. Y'all bring your ass back up here. I'm tired of you.
Tomato.
Scotty.
Shit, I'm tired of him going to the fucking comments trying to make me look like the bad person.
Say, hey, Josiah's taking pictures.
But then Latrice, let's see your tomatoes. Latrice and Glenn had words, and then she was like, "I hope you're not mad. I'm glad you're still not mad at me." And he say, "I ain't say all that." But people on Twitter was like, "Well, why would he be mad with Latrice?" I'm gonna tell y'all why he mad. Latrice is the one that gave Letitia the tea.
Latrice the one that told about the baby.
Right, that's why he mad. Now y'all talking about he gonna cry in the shower later and eat a pint of ice cream like he in the Tony Braxton "Unbreak My Heart" video.
Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again.
Come on.
I'm so sick of y'all. He make me so sick.
He'll be okay. Life goes on.
When that life goes on, where the fuck where is T?
T is over the bullshit. Shit.
He left his camera on. All he got is his empty chair. He's got his empty chair.
We didn't even got to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
T got to get himself together, child. He got his back blown out. He got to get himself together.
I got you. My man last.
Oh, hey, T. I hope you didn't hear what I said.
T ain't heard.
That do-rag, baby.
Mind your damn business.
It's okay. Last night was Babe's birthday, so we had a good time.
Oh, I know y'all did.
I know y'all did too.
Joe, stop. Beat his ass, Josiah. Josiah, did I tell you happy birthday or something?
I think you probably told Jared happy birthday because it was his birthday, my boyfriend. So it was probably his birthday.
Child, Josiah is an Aries. His birthday been passed good.
Yeah, it's in April.
I was getting ready to say his birthday already passed.
I remember thinking like I can't remember if I told you happy birthday, but I remember thinking, or I remember seeing like a ring. Am I?
No, there's no ring yet. But we'll.
Oh yeah, this Henny getting to me.
Oh, you drinking? That makes sense. Okay.
Don't
I was
marry
saying,
him off to nobody.
You was getting me.
He said that makes sense. You drinking? Look, y'all. Listen, we need to hurry to finish our Bell Collective. We ain't even started talking about the Real Housewives.
Oh yeah, we need.
Okay, so first of all, how do y'all feel about this whole scene at this birthday party? Like Glenn giving me a bit of Myth Hits tease.
Emphasis on hit.
I already said that earlier. I said this. I said exactly that earlier. That he was way too comfortable the way he walked up on her, and the fact that Zaddy had to pull him back. Like he was way too comfortable, and it really made me feel like if people wasn't around, like if that's how you act when people are looking at you, talking about some "don't embarrass me," you're embarrassing your damn self.
Yeah, he gave me the vibe that he was gonna yank her up. I'm like, don't back up. And when I tell y'all, Cliff, I don't hate him, but I was so here for him in this scene, in his confessional, when he's talking about the fucking eagle.
Now y'all saying where's Kimberly when you need her? I already know what he talking about.
Wait, where's Kimberly?
Because I said Milk Hits, and he said Kimberly. He talking about K.
That man beat my ass.
That is not funny.
I had to deal with that.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's not funny.
On that, when you on that Henny, don't mind nobody say on that Henny. Anything that tonight is in void. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I feel like Glenn, and I hate to be the one to always say that somebody put their hands on somebody when they get aggressive like that, but the way Glenn was charging towards Letitia, it make me feel like he done slapped her before.
Child, I hope he never put his hands on her, but it did not give a good feeling seeing him like, walking up on her like that, because it's like, nigga, what?
But what y'all gotta say about, but the way he was trying to bully Latrice.
Yeah, I
you gotta think about Glendale.
She didn't give not one fuck.
She didn't.
Maybe that cake was good.
Nah, y'all know I love me some Latrice, but I did not like her wig. I'm gonna tell her that too.
I didn't like it either. I did not.
Well, the wigs be hit and miss on Bell Collector. I think we know that.
Hers is normally on point, but that one was not.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I actually liked her entire look. The jean jacket with the pants. I said, sis, send me the link to that outfit.
Scotty, it was giving me, because sometimes production will call you 15 minutes before you have a scene to do. Child, it gave me, let me go get some out the closet real quick and throw it on.
Look, that was me today. Like, oh shit, I'm finna be late for the panel. Let me hurry up.
That's why you got
the bonnet on the whole bonnet trend.
That's why
let's see. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so Marie and Akeisha, I slipped. Don't want to talk about this scene because it's kind of sad, but they meet up at the mall. That's what North Park is. North Park is the fucking mall, child. That's why
that was real obvious on the outside. It looked like they was at the damn mall.
Yeah, I was hollering when outside. I'm like, no, they ain't at the mall. But I was so tickled. But they meet up, I guess, to try to get to know each other. And Akeisha feels disconnected from the group. And then they started talking about, Zane and his mama passing and, Marie having, Marie's issues with the lupus and stuff like that. It was sad. The whole scene was depressing to me. But I get why the scene was needed, but it was a bit depressing to me. But I do think that Marie and Akeisha have a lot of similarities, and I think that's why they were able to kind of get along in that scene, because they're somewhat alike. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not, but I do think Marie and Akeisha are somewhat alike.
I could see it in a sense.
Yeah, I can see that they can. Yeah, that I see.
Well, I guess that's all we're gonna say about that, because that seemed too heavy. The funniest scene of the night. Big Willie, Glenn, Cliff, and JJ when they went fishing. Glenn was telling his side of the story.
I just thought about who Big was. I said Big Willie, and I yes. The husband. Got it.
Yes. Glenn told his side of the story. It was revealed that Cliff slept with JJ's ex-wife a couple of years ago. And Big Willie wanted to know what was so special about Mississippi besides the damn infidelity. What'd you say, T?
He slept with Selena?
No. Oh.
No. He said his ex-wife. He said his ex-wife. Because Cliff said that was 23 years ago. So, listen.
Damn.
Right.
Niggas old.
23 years ago. Definitely was giving throwback.
I know I was confused in this scene, and maybe you can help me out, Scotty, because, they down in Mississippi. But up here, when we go fishing, we just put on, fishing, we just go in, a T-shirt, some shorts and shit. Why did they have on hunting gear to go fishing? They was in camouflage, and are they hiding from the fish? What the fuck? I never seen no shit like that.
Really?
Well, that's what they do.
Dress, yeah, that's how men from the South, when they do and shit like that, they dress like that. Like my family from
I
Alabama.
thought so it was. I thought so it was Donna and Lisa. They said that is Selena. Yeah, that's
Oh,
it. That's
so it
Jay,
was
Jay
Selena.
ex-wife.
Oh, I didn't think about her child.
It's super clear. I want to know if it was good. I mean, because it was 23 years ago. So I'm on the show. Cliff don't fuck the same way he did 3 years ago. I want to know. You know, Selena follow me on YouTube. I should ask her ass. Shit.
Hey, Selena.
Oh Lord, it's a Henny for me.
Okay, but the people in the chat say that's how they hunt in the South. Because up here, we just get our ride and we get on the damn boat and we go fishing. We don't do all that.
How they hunt. That's definitely how they go fishing down here, especially when it's cold.
Yeah, that's how they do down here in the South.
I don't know. I think a lot of people was annoyed with Willie being all snooty and uninformed when he was out there with those men, but I thought it was hilarious.
I wasn't mad at him because honestly, Willie is me. Like,
yeah,
what's going on? I mean, with the exception of like understanding what they're saying, because like I said, I'm from the South. That type of interaction is not foreign to me, but it is still kind of like. I don't like when men get together and they just sound stupid. Like when they start feeding off of each other, it's just like, what? We all black and we all got the same nose. What? Like, you know, like you sound stupid. Like your logic sounds dumb as fuck, and I'll get turned off by the conversation. So Willie is me. Like, oh, I know he was talking cash shit about them when he went home, and that's me. Like, ugh, bitch, get me out of here. Like, when is it time to go? When is this scene over? Because I just cannot. Like, he was definitely the odd one out of the group, so I can't really blame him. He from New York. He not used to like that type of shit. So it's like he he held his own. It wasn't to the point where I felt like he was doing too much. Now, Glenn did get mad when he said, "What's so good about Mississippi besides the infidelity?" I said, "Bitch, not you trying to get mad, Glendale. Pipe down." Jamie, you are a cheater, okay? So don't get mad. He was right, but I
agree.
I just don't understand how out of that whole conversation, none of them men was like, so when you gonna go get the damn paternity test and just be done with it? Like,
child,
take the test.
Like you said, that's because we know that baby here.
Period. He know.
Because that baby got a big nose.
And I feel like Letitia know too.
Mm-hmm. Sure
Just
do.
gonna be honest. I feel like they were in there and went through this, but we know it, so using it for storyline. That's why I say all that shit fake. I just if one thing fake is all fake, that's how I look at it.
Well,
Let me say this. Letitia ass knew before. She just didn't expect Latrice to put her on blast, and now she feel like she got to do something, and she feel like, but my thing is, girl, don't do nothing for us. If you ain't leave him when you found out, don't leave him on our account, because I ain't got to live with that shit. You might as well stay with Letitia.
I want to say something so bad, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to wait till we get off of here.
Ooh.
Yes, I love a little behind the scenes tea.
Shout out to Color Me Pink. Behind it, she'd be like, I have a little bit of behind the scenes tea.
Okay.
You know what I like? I like if we can get this show on the damn road.
Child, anyway, so we go to the last scene of the night, and that is the Sistervention 2.0, which ain't nothing but a messy-vention. It starts off with everybody finding out that Marie isn't there due to her lupus flare-up. I slick don't believe she had no lupus flare-up. I think she already knew what it was given. I think she knew that, I'm not coming to this bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. They ain't gonna do nothing but make me sick. So I'm gonna tell them I'm not coming.
Right.
That's what I
agree.
think. I ain't saying this. I ain't saying that she lying, but in a way, I am
You ain't
saying.
saying
But
she lying, but you saying she lying.
I said that's why I said in a way I'm saying she lying, but I'm really not trying to say she lying. But whatever, child.
She lied the first time when she was laying on the couch with Essie. I mean, I just I'm a hush. Go ahead.
Okay. Besides that, Akeisha mentioned that she wasn't invited to another party. Latrice
Well,
called out Tamara in her confessionals about being a hypocrite when she says that she doesn't like the he say she say stuff. And then Akeisha says that Josh, who is the makeup artist that works in Latrice's in Latrice's shop, gave her the tea about her not being invited to Marie's party.
Messy.
Right. And then Akeisha confronts the girls about her being left out of everything. Tamara starts backpedaling, and then it becomes Letitia versus Akeisha. Let's dig into this scene. First of all, I agree with what Latrice said. Tamara is a walking hypocrite. You're saying that you don't like he say she say stuff, but you're the one who brought the mess about to the rest of the girls, and that's supposed to be your friend. So how you say
bone
you don't
carrying.
say stuff? Then you say when Letitia said, "Well, Tamara told me that I need to watch out for you because you are shady." No, I said she throws shade. That's the same thing.
Right.
Exactly.
Go ahead, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
Well, I just want to say this was misplaced anger on IKEA's part. Because if you were mad you wasn't invited, then you supposed to take it up with Marie.
Right.
And not nobody else. And just so I can throw a shot out there, with the whole I said she throws shade, she not shade. That's just like saying Terrence got whore-like tendencies and that he's not a hoe. Like, it's the same thing.
Oh, wait, bitch.
Terrence said, fuck what you saying. I don't care.
He gonna claim his wholeness. I know that's right.
I'm about to say, Terrence is a proud hoe.
Yeah, Scotty's the one who don't like to accept it, but it's all right. Hey, Brandy.
Hey, Brandy.
You cannot speak for me. Don't try to speak for me.
What about you being a hoe?
See, here you go.
Hoe for sure.
Y'all say something, you want to jump in.
Now, okay. But now I jump in. You know what? I can't win for losing around you.
I'm gonna be quiet though. I'm gonna be quiet, Miss FaceTime. Anyway.
Josiah, is that bandana silk?
I got this from the beauty supply for like $1.99.
You got it from the clearance rack.
I got it.
You got it off the clearance rack, child.
And certain things that's not shopping clearance.
It has a little shine to it. It looks like it's a little silk.
Is that velvet?
It's pleather.
But what do y'all got to say about Letitia constantly saying that she gave Akeisha a seat at the table?
What table? There's no table.
There's no table. I agree.
But it was cringy, but it was funny when Akeisha said, "Well, make sure the plate says clean."
That was funny. That was a good read. Now that was a good one. That was a good comeback.
I said, "Well, bitch, she got you there."
That was funny as hell.
Mm-hmm. That was a good comeback.
It sure was. I said, "Okay, bitch."
But I got a feeling that next week I'm gonna end up reading Tambra because she flipping, like she flip flopping, like own up to what the fuck you said. You said the girl was shady. You said it, so own it.
Own it.
Just own it. You said she was shady.
Her or I don't know who worse, her or Letitia. Shit.
Child.
So I'm gonna go with Timber.
Well, I guess that's pretty much it for Bill Collector. We're gonna go on for the tweets of the week for the Housewives of Atlanta.
I uploaded the graphic backstage, Scotty, so you can just click on it under your banners.
You did what?
I uploaded I saw you didn't have the graphic for it, so I just uploaded it. So just go under the video clips, and it's right there at the bottom.
Okay.
Doing a damn thing.
I keep forgetting. I get him access to my shit. Which one is it?
Okay, because I was like, how the hell he do that? But
that's that VIP. You don't know nothing about that VIP. You don't know nothing about that VIP.
Why y'all ain't share password with me?
No, but
y'all making me pay.
I just switched to the.
It's not like Netflix. It's not. It's not like Netflix, Sakina. He can't do that.
Why y'all just can't give me the password?
I didn't give him the password. I let him have.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Y'all on the family plan.
Oh my God, girl. Anyway, we're gonna go to the tweets of the week, child. Okay, so here's the first one. The first one says, I do not think Mama Joyce is a good person at all, like to her core. The way she said Ace and Blaze shouldn't get as much. It is 100% because they're Todd's children. Hashtag RHOA.
Thank you for saying it. Totally agree.
I'm gonna be honest, that was real fucked up. Considering she grandmama to all three of them kids. That lets you know that she feel differently about them kids, and that's fucked up.
That's why I call her tired ass Mammy Joyce. And that when I said it, everybody like, why you say that about Mama Joyce? Why you be calling her that? Why da? That's why.
I ain't gonna lie, every time you call her Mammy Joyce, aha.
Yeah, I understand that's your mama Candy, but I'ma just leave it at that. Y'all know I love Candy. I'm leave it
that was fucked up when she said that Riley should be the one to get everything and never mind the other two children. That was messed up.
I mean, though I disagree with it, I kind of understand where she was going with it. I think what she was meaning is, if Candy does go, Todd is going to make sure he take care of Ace and Blaze because those are his children and may not give as much to Riley. I think that's what she was trying to say and just didn't articulate it. I'm not trying to give her no pass because it's still fucked up, but I think that's what she was trying to allude to.
But the fact that she would even think like that or feel that way is just beyond me. I personally don't think, God forbid, something happens to Candy today, that Todd would ever do anything like that to Riley. And I think it's sad because Mama Joyce feel that way. Now everybody else want to feel that way. I'm still trying to see what Todd has done to make people feel like that.
And I really hate that this narrative that Todd don't have nothing has stuck. I think people really keep forgetting that Todd was working on the show when they met, and that Todd has produced successful reality shows. And, a lot of what Todd does, I know people think, oh, it's Candy, but Todd be in the trenches. And I just hate the fact that this narrative has stuck. I mean, and at what point do we stop saying it's Candy, and that they have built things together since they've been a married couple? Those restaurants came after the fact. You know what I'm saying? They have done things together. They did the play after they were married, the dungeon tour after they were married, the restaurants after they were married. And I just hate that this narrative is just stuck to Todd, that he just ain't shit. Like he just be sitting, like he just be sitting by the pool every day sipping champagne and eating grapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
eating grapes.
I'm just saying, but that's how they act. They act like Todd don't do shit all day. He just be sitting in Candy house laid up.
Well, I want to say this, and I want to know if y'all agree. This is what kills me. And I know that these are two different shows, but I feel like it's the same situation, just a tad bit different, but the same situation. It be killing me that the same people that, on Potomac, they love Candace, but in the same breath, they go at Candy and they don't like they love to say that Todd is broken living off Candy. But yeah, you go up for Candace, but you don't say shit about Chris being broke as fuck.
I be seeing some people be trying to go in on him.
But some people, it be killing me because I'm like, you quick to say Todd broke, you quick to say that he living off of Candy, but then in the same breath you going off of Candice and you don't say nothing about, you know,
Right.
Chris in his situation, and Chris is
Right.
doing worse than Todd, but Todd got way more going on in his life than Chris do. But there are some people that do go in on Chris, but then there are some that if you say that Chris ain't doing shit and living off Candace, they'll get mad.
I get Chris the blues all the time.
I was gonna say, I think Chris gets it. I think Chris gets it.
Come on, microphone.
I think Chris gets it.
You all up in the mouth. Huh?
She said, hold on. Now, I think there's nothing wrong with the woman being the breadwinner. Obviously, Candy makes more money. She was more established than Todd was. But like Really B said, and like I've been saying too, I've been saying this because I've always been on Todd's side. I don't like the narrative that the people are painting, that they've been painting. So it's just like, there's nothing wrong with it, with her being the breadwinner. She has more money or, you know, more to bring to the table than Todd has. But it's not like he's coming empty-handed. So it's like, yeah, y'all feel like he's doing this, and this off of, you know, Candy's money or Candy's dream. But it's like, if the roles were reversed, the husband would be doing that for his housewife or whatever, you know? So it's like, if it works for them, then it works for them. But I just don't understand why people make it such a big deal, because it's not like he is a bum. Like, he's not a bum, guys. Ooh, not you. I'm gonna put her on the stage, let her do a thing.
Rhonda, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that Todd would ever like have Riley out here broke, destitute, and living in a cardboard box somewhere. Probably by the time Candy goes up to the great beyond, Riley would be a damn lawyer, which is what the fuck she's up here in school for. So she will have her own damn money and she will be taking care of her own damn self. And whenever something does happen to Candy, that money she'll probably be making enough money of her damn own. That'll be set aside for her damn churn or whatever the case may be. Like,
I think it's good for them. Like I said before, them having separate trusts is a good idea, because they're not going to see eye to eye, and to cover Riley's ass just in case, because we know he has a tight fist with money. You do want to make sure that your daughter is well taken care of. So it's like, yes, go ahead and have separate trusts. Y'all do y'all joint thing, and you know, it just is what it is. But I feel like it's as simple as that. Just have the separate ones. Y'all have y'all joint one and keep it the fuck moving.
All right, then. Well, the next tweet of the week is Dwight already knowing she by Charrisse is really she by Sheen.
Auntie looked the best she looked in.
he
ever.
did get it.
Baby, he said, I'm ready to go. Baby,
He already knew.
He was not Annie's. And I would have been left 2 hours late too. Like, God damn it. What the hell?
All I know is, why did they have to sit there and wait 2 hours for Sheree to get in hair and makeup when her makeup was already done when she got there, and they put her hair in a goddamn ponytail? What the fuck took so long?
No, what was y'all doing?
They was doing them alterations that boy said he did at the last minute, and she ain't pay him for. That's what they was waiting on.
Wait, what?
You ain't see that guy that said that he did all the alterations for Sheree and she ain't never pay him?
Oh,
he said he worked all day long the day of the show. Because remember, and I thought about that when she said it. If her shit didn't come in until the night before, how did they get that stuff altered and ready for those models? Like, come on.
Sheree full of shit, and we already know this. Next tweet is not Apollo wearing an orange jumpsuit. I'm screaming louder than the audience.
Hilarious.
And
Oh, not the one. I didn't even think about that.
Let me just say this. I've never gotten the hype about Apollo.
I don't think Apollo is cute. Like, he don't do it for me.
But that beard does make him look
Only
really
when
nice.
his shirt is off and he's quiet. When his shirt is off and he's quiet, he's fine. When he starts talking and running at the mouth, it's like, you little ass bottom girl, go sit down somewhere.
Okay, so T, I got a question to ask you.
Oh,
Do you feel like that Apollo probably got it in, you know what I'm saying? Or like he has had maybe
In jail?
relations.
Why are you asking T? You already know what he gonna say.
Like because he does give me like straight.
I think Apollo do him when he in jail. That's what I think. Now I think when he in the free world, because he's Apollo, he can't do it. But see, in jail, that's a totally different thing. That's what I'm thinking.
Is it me? Like, am I tripping?
That's why he
or
keep
like
going.
right?
No,
like,
I think he can't do that out here, but in there he got a smorgasbord.
Yeah, it gives me the vibe that like he had a whole boyfriend in jail or something, allegedly. I'm just being keeping.
Yeah, he got plowed. I'm trying to tell you,
because he's a handsome man.
y'all messy. Yeah.
Well, I had to be messy with my boy T. So T, you know what's up, child.
Well, I can already see what Roasted Review gonna give this season, child. Okay,
they're gonna be dragging me too. Because I'm not holding that back, baby. And I'm reviewing the show.
Oh, Lord. T, he gonna get drugged this season, child.
A motherfucking thing. Okay.
You gonna get drugged, Josiah. I'm just telling you that.
That's fine. What else is new?
That's right. Stand firm in your word, boo.
Next up is I skip over Marlo's solo scenes. I was in the space last, and they said she had those boys clear out her sister's living conditions. I know Crystal did not sign up to be exploited about her dirty home. This is not relatable housewives behavior. Marlo is not fabulous. She's disgusting. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm checking.
She's trash.
Woo, Lord,
all I know was, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I really thought that when Marlo 2-3 seasons ago, where Marlo first said she got those boys, I could have sworn she said that they called her and she had to go down to Florida to get them. But now they were living in Lithonia with her mama in the crack house. Them boys been through a lot.
In the crack house.
Scotty, what is it? I'm addicted to drugs.
I'm addicted to drugs.
That's not funny. I'm sorry, but it's the dramatics for me.
I'm addicted to drugs. Apollo probably by because he kept looking at Kenya anytime they filmed a scene together. Child, he liked ding-a-ling and tacos.
Oh.
I'm weird.
What the fuck?
Not ding-a-ling and tacos. Oh my God. Okay. So what we about to get into now? What the fuck? What we're about to get into now is Charrisse. Before we even get into the show itself, we're about to get into Charrisse. That's what we're going to get into. Now, these are her joggers. Them her joggers.
Go on Amazon to get it. It's a lot cheaper, $30. Y'all better not carry y'all crazy asses around there and pay a damn $130 for that bullshit. Y'all a fool if you do it. They say Sheba Charrisse got $35 socks and everything downtown.
But it's the fact that you reselling it for $100 plus more. Like, that's crazy to me.
That's wild. Like, girl, you.
This is what. See this, and y'all listen. I told y'all she was a failure. I told y'all she was a failure. I told y'all. Charrisse is a failure. She's even worse than Robin from Potomac, and that says a lot.
Wait, really quickly, Thor son, website is up. So it was down yesterday because it quote unquote crashed. But there were only 3 looks that people were able to get. Nothing from what we saw on the show. But later on today,
Right.
it did go back live, and all of her fashions, if we want to call it that, are drastically overpriced. Like her "Who Gonna Check Me Boo" T-shirt is $142.
I wish I would.
Well, what is your what is the website? Because when I click on shop on She by Charrisse, it gives me this site cannot be reached. The connection was reset. Is it the same site? She by Charrisse.
Can we please share with the class? Because I update on my y'all. Just by the way, my damn review just posted, and I filmed it at 2 this afternoon. Nonetheless,
I'm gonna call the church mothers to get you some better Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'm gonna really need you to upgrade. I'm gonna need you to do like Beyonce and upgrade you. Okay.
I'm sad.
So after 10 plus years of no fashion, you just put your name in a look-alike Jeffree Star logo and printed it in an AliExpress Sheen garment and charged it to $130. Girl, how dreadful. We were rooting for you. She by Charrisse, more like She by Sheen Express. What the fuck? You know what? I mean,
wow.
Come on, I love the way you read that tweet.
Because she's a failure. She's a failure. The same way she told them to come visit and it wasn't nothing but sticks and dirt out there. You see her telling them to come visit, it wasn't shit there at the time. She's delusional.
Dirt and grass.
You see, that is the face of a deluded ass wench. She is so delusional.
Not deluded.
She's delusional.
Stacey Dash, because that's really who I thought it was. I said, when did Stacey Dash get on reality TV?
Get her. Get her.
Get her. Charrisse, there's no saving Charrisse. She's a clown. Like, Charrisse's a clown.
Bless her heart.
And she's not even Bozo the clown. She crusty the clown. Like, she's just that much of a clown. Like, that's the type of clown she is. She's embarrassing. But love to tell Drew, respect the OG when there's nothing respectable about her as an OG. She's the lamest one they got.
Look, they right. Ivy Park ain't even that much. Girl, get a fucking grip.
Ain't nobody finna pay $100 and $200 for your shit.
For you? Girl, please.
You?
We ain't nobody that damn thirsty to buy them damn fashions.
When we can get them same damn joggers at AliExpress and Amazon.
Really quickly,
a fraction of the price.
The channel, I put it in the private chat. For those who are watching, I put the actual link in the comments. So y'all can click and see these outrageous prices if you want to. Now, don't give her y'all money because, you know, she a scammer. She probably going to charge you 2-3 times and some other stuff, so don't do it.
Yeah, she another Rashida Ali.
Wait a minute. People came all under my comments all day and on Instagram. Y'all can go see it for yourself. They got to be bots. Just caping for Charrisse out of nowhere. Oh, I don't understand what's wrong with people. Oh, black people tearing down other black people. That's what's
dreadful. I got that too.
Oh, how can y'all talk about Charrisse? Oh, if it was Gucci or Prada, y'all would have spent $130 for it. So why should she gotta lower down her prices? Because she's not Gucci or Prada or Louis or Fendi or Fubu or Echo or Iniche.
Did he say
she ain't none of them. She ain't none of them. She ain't ass. She ain't none of them. Like, what the hell is y'all talking about, bitch? You goddamn right. She shouldn't be overcharging her prices like that and just coming out with a damn lie. Girl, y'all done lost your mind.
Gosh.
And that Who Gonna Check Me shirt is regular as fuck.
They came under my comments with the same thing, though. They love making this a race issue. Like they love making this a race issue. It's not the fact that she's a black woman with a so-called business. It's the fact that we waited 14 years for her to be doing the same shit Shein and Amazon doing. She couldn't get nothing more original.
Right.
But so you went and got some shit off AliExpress and ironed the shit on the damn shit. Okay.
And Candy made them worldwide shirts, so I'm known worldwide or whatever. And it's just like, I mean, you have so much help out there, Sheree. Why you want to use your help? You was agreeing with Marlo that Candy was this and that and the third.
Somebody said, oops, wait a minute. Her son look good on the website though. Yeah, he do. They said
he look good, but he ain't got no shoes on in one of them pictures.
They said she overpricing so she can keep up with the mansion payments. Ooh.
She's overcompensating.
Yeah, Thelma paying for that child. However, we're gonna get into the show. We open up with Sonya and Marlo. Marlo brings the boys over to Sonya's house, and the boys start spending time with Ross. He teaches them how to change a tire and change oil, shit that I don't even know how to do. I wish I had a man to teach me how to do that, but I gotta call people to do this shit for my gay ass. So I don't want to do that.
I thought that was a great scene.
Me too.
As much as Sonya been getting on my nerves these last couple of weeks, I really appreciated that. And I thought that was a great moment. Like Ross said, you know, it wasn't until he had a stepfather that he had a man to teach him how to do stuff. And if he could stand in and help Marlo, then, you know, he's there for them. And I hope it wasn't just for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that was I really thought that was a really sweet thing.
Me too.
Right.
Me too.
I agree. Because I don't even know how to change the tire nor change the oil. I got to call folks and go to the oil changer place for this shit. Pathetic, but.
That is, but yeah.
I didn't ask you.
Well, how come I can't agree? You said it, Shaq.
You was trying to be shady.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Contrary to probably belief, Scotty, everything ain't somebody trying to be shady.
I can't tell with you.
Oh my God.
I got my eyes on you.
I got all four of mine on you.
Period. 4.
I'm not playing with you. Anyway, Sonya says, did Sonya say that she decided to go ahead and have a baby for Ross? Did she say that?
Mm-hmm. She did. Yeah, she got her IUD taken out and everything.
I wonder what made her make that decision. Because she was so adamant about not having no baby. So I wonder what made her do it.
Because it was a storyline and it was never true.
And she's trying to set herself up for her next season if she get a second season.
Yeah, she'll be pregnant. Hopefully.
Okay. Well, Marlo says her mama coming to town. I guess we don't have much to say about that until we get to the part where her mama is there. Shout out to Brandy Chanel in the chat. Hey, Brandy.
Hey, bro.
So we get into Charrisse and Rowan, whatever her fuck her name is, Rowan, whatever the fuck her name is. They at the venue. They talk about the pieces. Charrisse only got 5 damn pieces, and then she's talking about the fear of the shit failing. Do you not understand how long I've been working on this? And if this doesn't work, this is the one I'll be all, and it's gonna crash and burn if it doesn't work, girl.
I'm getting more enjoyment out of my miniatures than this shit that you talk about with Charrisse.
Anybody got anything to say about that?
What's in that little bottle?
Parrot Bay. Parrot Bay is whiskey.
Jesus! Not the Parrot
What kind of
Bay.
trade you were messing with that you drinking whiskey?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with whiskey. Don't do whiskey.
Damn sure. I've been drinking whiskey. Trade that shit with that. The niggas in my family drink whiskey. You know, I come from a Long Island whiskey drinker.
All I'm gonna say is this: can we give a shout out to Rowan or whatever her name is for telling Charrisse, bitch, where are the garments? I will get on a plane and I will go get them and bring them back. She was ready. And that's how you do. Charrisse ass was lying because the minute at one point it was, well, the stuff not here yet, and then when the girl said I'll go get it, she was like, well, I mean they're not ready yet. Well, which one is it, Charrisse? Which one is it?
Well, I mean,
bruh, I said the same
for
thing.
doing that, but you know you will get reimbursed for that round trip ticket. So I don't know why you
not. no type of reimbursement. And I caught that too really big when she said that. Okay, so they're stuck they're being in other states. Now Rawan is saying if she'll go get them and hop on a flight, but then you come out your mouth and say, well, are you help them make them? So then that means that ready got stuck at the damn post office in Louisiana. Like, bitch, what? She lying.
And how they go from California to Alaska to New York to Chicago to Louisiana? Bitch, what?
I keep telling y'all she a liar and a fraud and a failure. I keep telling y'all that.
I peeped all that shit. I said,
fraud Ray Whitfield got to go. She's too much of a fraud for me. I can't with her. We meet Emma, who is Marlo's mama. They go shopping and they talk about the past. Marlo is pathetic.
Ooh.
She's just like Mia from Housewives of Potomac, using a damn mama for a fucking storyline. And I'm sick of it. Y'all see Keisha Cole put Frankie on the reality show, and now y'all want to put y'all damn mama on the show.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I went to go pick my mama up and she didn't have her teeth, we wouldn't have filmed. I'm not putting my mama on TV like that. I am not putting my mama on TV like that. I'm sorry.
Go get them.
I'm sorry. Now, she was bad. I mean, she was put together and everything, but I am not putting my mama on TV like that. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to film another day after I get her $5,000 dentures back. Whatever. We're not doing this. Sorry. Okay.
We'll start this over once we go visit Dr. Heavenly.
And you would have think Miss Marlo Hampton got her ass together, but clearly not.
But that's what she said. She said I bought her some $5,000 dentures. So she did have teeth.
So she ain't feel like wearing them. Girl, you don't put them damn teeth in.
No, because they probably don't fit right. Because a lot of times with people with dentures, if they don't fit right, they take them out to eat and then. Because I'm going to tell you what probably happened, because this happened to, I'm just going to go and tell out the truth. This happened to a family member of mine. They took the dentures out, put it in a napkin to eat. And when they went to go throw their food away, they threw the dentures away because it was in the napkin. They forgot. That's probably exactly what happened to her mom. But the fact that you didn't know that until you went to go pick her up, that tells me something right there.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to my grandma. She lost her teeth some years ago.
Shout out to all the
It's the way I did not want to laugh, JoJo, but it's the way you said that.
I'm sorry. I just had a.
And the fact that people be trying to ask me if I got dentures in my mouth, no, I don't. No dentures.
Not they tried it.
It's either dentures or veneers, and it ain't neither one of them, child. Like
that's Scotty's real teeth. Ain't nothing fell out in the middle of the night. Okay.
They knew though. They knew
in the middle of the night.
Not in the middle of the night. So we go into Kenya's product launch. Candy there, Sonya there, Drew there, Brandon even there, child. We ain't seen Brandon in a couple of years now. But he was there. And
Brandon looking all trade now.
Yeah, because he was a queen.
Yeah, with the facial hair and everything.
Like he got him a big old player, like a basketball player or something like that. Let me find out.
Remember what Nene said? You bring your friend that don't know how to act, jumping up like a queen in a red outfit, knowing he was gonna get his ass beat. That's what she said about Brandon.
But see, they. I'm sorry, that's another conversation.
Y'all real homeless.
Come on, Kathy Hilton.
Oh, that was so funny.
Oh, wait.
Listen, I don't watch Beverly Hills like that, but I watch all the Color Me Pink's reviews on Beverly Hills. And it is so funny when she goes to Erica Jane.
Child, you're going to get so annoyed by Vile.
And I hate her. That's why I don't watch it.
Vile is on when. You really have to
look. Keisha kills me when she get into her Erica Jane voice. You know what I've been through, and I told you exactly what happened.
She be trying to sound like a.
Everybody keep telling me to watch it and review it. I mean, I did that with Jersey. And they
like,
got on my nerves.
I can't review Beverly Hills because I'm gonna call all them bitches and hoes every damn video, and I'm trying not to do that.
You're gonna get annoyed with Sutton as well
He
because
ain't
you're gonna
gonna
like,
say that.
you stop getting bullied, but stop letting these hoes come for you, and you sitting here crying and explaining your ooh, Scott, you would get annoyed because you
Stop you ready to fight Sutton ass. Like, girl, stop playing, please.
right. Because all she do is cry and explain. I said, Sutton, girl, grow your balls. Where you at?
Please.
Child, Sutton be getting that vodka in her, and she don't be knowing how to articulate her thoughts. She be all over the place. I said, Sutton ass is drunk, and y'all got her trying to have a conversation. She don't understand what the fuck she's saying.
But you see at Kenya's launch, they was talking about Charrisse, how she was supposed to have 22 pieces. Then she wound up supposedly having 15. Now she only got 5, and they all wondering if she gonna make it with this show.
Child.
I'm just like, oh God. That's why I didn't like this episode, because it was too much about Charrisse, and I don't like Charrisse. So we get into this scene that pissed me off, and it's Candy and Mama Joyce. All I gotta say is, I don't even know why Candy brought this to Mama Joyce. Right. I don't know why she did that, because she know that Mama Joyce is going to be negative when it comes down to Todd. And at this particular point, Mama Joyce, it's like Candy and Todd been married for almost 10 years. Whatever problem you got with Todd, you really need to get over it at this particular point. She married to Todd. She ain't going nowhere at this point.
But you know, the thing about Mama Joyce that pisses me off is you don't have no problem reaping the benefits of the shit that Todd has set up for you. It was Todd's idea to do that restaurant that got you all over Atlanta. You know, everybody loving up on the old lady gang. Now you got a TV show named after you. You live good. I mean, you was living good before Todd, but you live good. And it just cracks me up that you don't have no problem reaping all of the benefits of what Todd has contributed. But you, like you said, at this point, let that shit go. Todd ain't going nowhere. And if he does go somewhere, you still got his grandkids and his kids, and you still got to deal with him for the rest of your life. So, girl, let that shit go. Just let it go.
Right. Period. Because it's getting old at this point. Like, how many more times do we have to hear Mama Joyce come?
And as much as I hate to say it, Marlo wasn't wrong when she said you let your mother emasculate your husband, and she does. Candy, you do.
Right. I just didn't want to give her the satisfaction in that moment because it was so off topic. Like, bitch, we're not talking about that right now. But she was right.
And I felt like that scene was just thrown in there because they needed something else. Because that scene was they talked about that estate 4 episodes ago. Didn't nobody care then, and we damn sure don't care now. You think we care? Right. I do not care about rich people talking about how they gonna get their money. They're not giving none of that shit to me. I don't give a fuck.
I feel like they just threw that up in there just to be throwing it in there. That was a throwaway.
Right. They were just they needed some more space because so much of that episode was about Charrisse. They just needed to throw some up, just like Marlo and her mama. There was no need for that whole situation with Marlo and her mama. Nothing. There was no need for none of that.
At all.
You talking about something you want them to be, you want your mother to be a grandmother to the boys, but then in the next breath, you're going to admit that your mama's still on drugs. How's she going to be a grandmama to them boys and her ass is still out here getting high? Stop it, Marlo. Stop.
Like, that don't make sense. But like I said, they was just trying to wrap up the show. Because even with Sonya, when they was talking about her and Ross, that been a topic, episode 2, 3?
Yeah, we didn't talk about her uterus since second episode. I don't nobody care.
Yeah, like.
Well, I guess we can move on to Charrisse and Tyrone popping up on her, and the fact that her own daughter didn't know who the fuck Tyrone was.
Right. What was that about? Somebody, who was he? Girl, what?
Well, at first I was like, why the fuck don't she know who Tyrone is? But then you got to realize, y'all, they've been in a relationship throughout his prison years. And then when he got out, he never got the chance to come to Atlanta. She was always coming up to him. So it's like, Charrisse probably never showed her any pictures or anything like that. So she never got to see Tyrone because he's prison back.
Yeah.
Hell, her mama didn't even know who he was.
Right.
Yes, she did when she said prison bae. Then she knew who
Prison
she.
bae.
Then she knew what.
Oh my God. But why did he show up after all this time? He didn't want to be on film a couple of months ago. So what you showing up for now?
It was,
And listen,
it was a manufactured scene. All right,
Yeah.
she knew he was coming. He was mic'd up. They didn't have a boom mic over him to catch the audio. We can move on. Don't nobody care.
well, not only that, but all I'm gonna say is this: I know that Sheree got a lot of flack, but in my opinion, he sat there and told on himself in that scene when he couldn't explain why he couldn't meet her in Philly. If you had permission to drive your happy ass all the way to New York and film with her because you knew she was filming, I don't believe that you didn't know her ass was filming. Right. Everybody knew she was filming. If you got permission from your PO to drive to New York, you damn sure had permission to drive across town to a goddamn restaurant. That's bullshit. And so, I mean, I know that we give Sheree a lot. But on this one, Sheree, it sounded like Sheree wasn't lying because Tyrone shit didn't make no damn sense. How you get permission to go to New York, which is 2 hours outside of Philly, but you couldn't go to a restaurant down the street from your house? Stop playing with me.
Well, I guess that's it for Sheree, because we really don't give a fuck about Sheree nor Tyrone at this point. And it's funny how you call him Lyron and she lies too. Match made in heaven, if you ask me. We get into Emma and Marlo once again. They talk about forgiveness and they also argue by the time Candy arrives. Who cares?
I don't. And I didn't like that editing because why y'all got Candy walk in the door, sit down and say, so when did you start using drugs? Come on now.
Right. I said, Candy, what kind of question is that, bitch?
Oh, we.
That ain't funny.
I mean, but I was like, come on, Candy. I know that's not how that scene went. Because that was just even for Candy.
It's like she sat down and just went in for the kill. Like, okay,
right.
so you start doing drugs.
Right. She asked how long you been in town. She asked how long you gonna be here. She asked how you enjoying Atlanta. So how long you been a crackhead? Like, what the fuck?
I'm dead.
I mean,
I'm not supposed to be laughing. Okay, I guess we just ran right through Housewives of Atlanta because we already at this fashion show. The show starts hours late. Tyrone comes in with some flowers from Publix. Dwight is there. Dwight looks good. Dwight is there.
Dwight looks better now than he did 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's the beard.
Amazing, honey. It's the beard, it's the braid, it's the fade, it's the new nose, it's all of it. I love it.
And she had actual fashions. You know,
it's the fact that he didn't have on that pancake makeup. Like,
yeah,
you know, remember that makeup he used to wear? Ooh.
But y'all know that y'all can tell who Candy fuck with and who she don't. Because when Peter walked over, Candy never stopped looking at her phone.
And she did the same shit to Apollo when he spread down the catwalk.
Right. She don't fuck with Peter and Apollo. She do not fuck with Peter and Apollo.
So why don't she fuck with Peter? Because
Peter did do an interview with the AT Alien. Actually, Peter and Apollo did an interview with Michelle Brown because I actually reviewed that interview. And she was what was it? They was talking about Todd and how Todd and Candy flipped on Apollo for a storyline or some shit like that. Like he was really mad at Todd and Todd and Candy about the whole, you know, them saying on camera that they had his stuff at their house. I'm like, but they did.
I'm about to say, did they not?
Candy said, "What you're not gonna do is had the FBI raid my house. Come get this shit."
Okay,
right.
Period.
I mean, I understand that.
She definitely don't fuck with Peter nor Apollo. She never stopped looking at her damn phone.
Nope.
It's funny how Apollo, like they said in the tweet, strutting his ass down the runway in the prison outfit. And Sheree comes strutting down this damn runway like an auntie. And, you know, Y'all, fuck Sheree. What y'all gotta say?
Ooh, you ass.
What you said, fuck 'em.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say about it is that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that whole scene. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I was very excited. I got kind of nostalgic housewives vibes because so many old people filled in. Everybody good, like the cast looked good. I was not mad at the fashions. The fashion show itself looked really nice. Like I was really here for it. I was like smiling from ear to ear watching this shit. Like I was.
I'm
like,
with you. I'm with you, Sakina. I really enjoyed it. I did, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the fact that I felt like those women genuinely wanted to see Sheree win. There was no cattiness. There was even when the show was late. There was no cattiness. There was no, you know what I mean? They made like a few little comments here and there, but nothing out of the way. Like Kenya wasn't being shady. Marla, like they really wanted to see her win, and I felt that. I'm gonna be honest. I did. I felt that.
Yes,
I
enjoyed it.
But can y'all, one thing though, when did Drew give her $800 for anything? Drew kept mentioning.
Now Drew need to go sit down somewhere. Drew need to go sit down somewhere and read that book that her husband writing. That's what she need to go do.
Well, at least the book will have a reasonable price and not be $100 and $200 like somebody else.
But don't nobody want to read that. Who the fuck want to read that?
Don't nobody want to wear no AliExpress leggings either.
I bet yes they do. They just want to buy them from AliExpress and not for $150.
That's my point. They don't want to buy them from her ass. That's the point.
Because she was confusing me when she was like, "Is that where my money went to? To the logo on the floor and people stepping on it?" I'm like, "Girl, when did you get?" And she probably did. I mean, because it is.
Sheree broke as fuck. Sheree probably listen. I'm gonna be quiet because everything about Sheree gonna be negative coming out of my mouth. I'm just gonna be honest. It's team fuck Sheree over here.
You have Jarvis Stanley all up your comments, honey, because he goes tough for this Sheree. Drew,
I will say this. Drew was the only one that I feel like was being real negative. I do feel like she was being catty and negative, but I just don't be paying Drew ass no damn attention. So honestly, I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
I really feel like everybody else.
Sheree would have been catty and negative to her ass too.
Probably. Damn sure would have.
Did JoJo go to sleep? Where you go, JoJo?
Right, where he
at? I don't know where he went.
Yeah, I'm right here. Right here.
Okay.
I wouldn't blame him for going. I wouldn't blame you for going to sleep. We talking about Sheree, child. So.
Hey.
No, y'all good. Y'all good. I'm here.
Let me just say that I'm glad that this season is over. I've had enough of them. Like,
really?
No, I like the season overall. I'm just tired of dragging Sheree every video. Like, I'm tired.
I can feel that.
I mean, I do want to say, like, a lot of people were saying, like, this is their worst season. It hasn't. They've had worse, or in the words of Future, worser than that.
Okay, y'all. So since you said that, y'all, let me ask you this, because I feel like this, and I want to know if you agree. This season is a big improvement from last season.
Definitely.
That's how I feel. Because last season was not good.
Last season is all fuck. The Polo moment, that was it. Like that was the peak.
But even that was anticlimactic because we knew about it before. We knew everything about it before the show. So it was anticlimactic. You know what I'm saying? We knew the whole damn situation. Hell, we figured out who leaked the information to the blogs. Who the fuck told the blog?
And it's like the season really didn't get started until the Bolo situation.
It did.
It's like everything was filler until the Bolo situation.
Right. 5 episodes was horrible.
Yeah, and then we got to the Bolo situation. They drug it for the rest of the season.
But
we got tired of hearing that.
Right.
I need for the fandom to figure out what they want and to stick there, because we've been here for the longest. Like, oh, Atlanta's getting too dark. It's getting too dark. This season wasn't dark. It was real life. But you still complaining. Granted, people don't know what they want, but it's like, what do y'all want? Do y'all want it to be dark or do y'all want it to be light?
I'm going to tell you this. The only reason why they're complaining is because their faves are no longer on the show. The only ones that's complaining is Nene fans, Portia fans, and Phaedra fans. Those three fan bases are the only ones complaining. They're the only ones that saying boring this, boring that, boring this, boring that. They're only saying that because their fave's not on there. But when Portia was there last season, they was calling the shit boring then. So it's like, okay, what are you talking about?
But I'm gonna say this. This is how I feel about it, and as somebody, and I know all of y'all can agree with me because all of us review reality. The one thing I've learned about reviewing reality shows is you just can't make anybody happy. They're gonna always complain. Either it's too because they say they we're tired of the drama. We're tired of the drama. But then when you give them an episode where there's no drama, this was boring. So they always want what's not there, and that's why unfortunately the producers are always chasing what the fans are saying, and the fans' ass is confused as fuck. So,
and another thing, I'm over everybody wanting to recycle old housewives. Can we please move forward?
But the problem, the problem is in Atlanta, nobody wants to do the show. They have reached out. Nobody wants to do the show.
The problem is that they're reaching out to celebrities or celebrities' wives when they should just get some no-name people like they did before. We didn't know who the fuck Nene was. We didn't know Charrisse. We didn't know who the hell Kim nor Deshaun was. We didn't know them damn people. But they made for good TV. That's the issue. They're trying to get a bunch of big names, and that's not what we need. If you get big names, there's limitations to what they can and can't do on the show. When you get no-name motherfuckers, they'll do whatever.
Yeah, I agree, Scotty. I do agree with that.
Yeah, like, no.
It's Atlanta, the Black Mecca and all of that. They definitely are always looking for big names because then you get kind of big names or people that are associated with, a big name like Monyetta, and that's my girl. I love her. However, she gave nothing. So at this point, I don't want to see her as a full-time cast member because it was like, it just did not do much, and what we did see, it wasn't enough for me to be like, gosh, I need to see more. Like, so yeah, get some regular ass people.
They don't know what they want, and then what kills me, everybody has a problem with Candy. And it's like the only problem that they got with Candy is that she's not in the drama. All she does is promote her business. What's wrong with that?
I would love, even though I know that they can't do it because they tied up with Week TV, I would love to see like the Brat and Judy. You know what I'm saying? She's a mogul, but they bring in something different. They bring in an LGBTQ couple, but they're Atlanta. They'll bring in, the Brat. She'll bring in, that element of like with Jermaine and her to be her, Ricky, especially if they bring Portia back, that could be the connection there. She's one of Portia's friends from work or ex-work, whatever. And Judy, I think, brings that element of being a boss. But both of them, okay. So listen to what I'm saying, Phil. They are annoying on their Brat Loves Judy. They are. But I think in an ensemble cast where they have to play off of other women, I think it'll be a little different because on the show that they have, it's just the two of them. And it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. I think if they had 4 or 5 other women that, they have to kind of film around and deal with their personalities, I think it'll be different. But that's just my opinion.
Prophet, I was here for the whole Lisa Ray cast, and I felt like she should do the Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh no, I can't. I quit.
Lisa Ray said Lisa Ray feels like she's not Atlanta. She feel like she would be better off in Beverly Hills.
I quit. If Lisa Ray, I quit. I'm not doing this for her and her 5,000 white outfits. No, ma'am. Nope, I quit.
But honestly, I just need for people to stop with the recycling of the housewives. They say they want freshness, but they want to bring back old folks.
Well, it will, since they're doing Real Housewives of New York Legacy, in addition to a brand new cast, maybe they can do that with Atlanta. Make that a legacy cast and then get a brand new bunch of women we don't know and make that the new Atlanta.
I would disagree with that. And I say because Atlanta is not New York status, where there's hella different boroughs. The main place that we got here in Georgia is Atlanta, and then second to that is Savannah. But that's 3-4 hours away from here. Like,
No, I think you're missing what he's saying. What he's saying is
yeah, I get what he's saying.
no, because because I don't necessarily disagree with that because they got the Housewives of New York legacy where they bring back the people like Jill, Bethany, whoever else that was on the show at the beginning, and then they got the regular Real Housewives of New York where they have a brand new cast. So let's say, for instance, they did a Real Housewives of Atlanta legacy cast, and they had like Nene, Kim, Deshaun, Lisa Boo, them, and Candy, Phaedra, them. Then you got Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's a whole new cast. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But
I still don't like the idea, and that's because that comes with people complaining. This ain't that. That ain't this. These girls ain't doing it like them over there. They ain't doing it over here like that. Like, it'll be a constant back and forth, and it's just like
Right. Well, this was it for tonight. What do you guys have coming up on y'all channels? We've been up here an extra 30 minutes because we talked about the Housewives of Potomac trailer, which I cannot wait for us to get up here and talk about Potomac. I feel like they're gonna give us a lot to talk about this season. We're gonna start with Josiah. What you got coming up?
Yes, so just stay tuned, you guys. I'll be posting. I'm still working on my I'm trying to work like a month ahead of time on my documentary content. So I just been doing that, a lot of that behind the scenes. But in the meantime, I'm just giving you like just trending topics, and I will also be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville as well. And we'll be discussing that once the show come out this Saturday. So just stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Housewives of Beverly Hills, Bell Collective, Love Marriage Huntsville, Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Really be.
Ready to Love, Bell Collective, Housewives. Of course, we're going to get into this new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And my drama, Queen Sugar, it came back tonight. That review will be out tomorrow because I have not even finished looking at the episode because I've been with y'all. So if you're into dramas, it is the final season of Queen Sugar. I've been doing Queen Sugar since the first episode. So y'all come on over and check it out.
See.
Bell Collective, Love After Lockup, probably. Love and Marriage Huntsville. I still don't know if that's going to be a live or pre-recorded or not. So y'all will find out when that happens. And Housewives and all that. That's it.
Sakina.
Collective, Ready to Love, and Housewives of Atlanta. My video just posted for RHOA. So when y'all leave here, go watch my shit, okay?
And as for me, it's Bell Collective, the Housewives of Atlanta, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I won't be doing no live reviews on that this season. I ain't got time. The only time I'm gonna do a live review is when me, T, and Josiah come together for a roasting review. That's the only time I'm going live talking about them. And that's just about it for all my reviews. So with that being said, y'all, we're about to get on up out of here. Next week, we'll be over on Terrence's channel. And don't forget to tune into Boys Night Out Friday night at 9:30 Eastern Time. And yeah, we're out of here, y'all. So until next time, good night and bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Night, night.
All right, good night.